Hello adventurers and welcome back to Loop Hero. We are jumping right back in chapter 2. We have unlocked the rogue and our new chapters, and we are hitting a bit of a wall. We did just get the herbalist hut, so that will be very useful for us with the health potions helping us out. We also really want this gymnasium. What I want to do here is I want to go ahead and run, but I want to bring the warrior back. We're also going to trade the swamp for the cemetery, and we are still sad that we don't have the village. That is a huge deal for us, but we're going to see. We're going to do the best that we can with this setup, and this will probably be... I don't know. I don't have high hopes of making it super far on this one. But I want to test the warrior's strength against the level 2 enemies. It is interesting that we don't get the ring. I guess the smithy... I mean, it makes sense that the smithy doesn't provide you a ring. It's all magic-y. But the warrior has not had to test himself against the enemies with their extra skills. Also, we did get a really small Day 1 patch here. I had been noticing that the game seems to be running slower than it was in the demo. We'll see if the patch has repaired some issue or not. It still feels like it lags a little bit, but we'll keep things going as well as we can. Gather all the resources that we can. We'll use our road lantern here. We'll save it. We'll be on the lookout for where the goblins will spawn and then probably try and suppress them as quick as we can. Alright, so the main advantages that we're looking at of bringing the warrior instead of the rogue is our survivability. We're using the shield that gives us defense. We're able to build in health regen and vampirism to just give us more of that durability, which is supposed to be the hallmark of the warrior class, that you just, you can outlive the other classes. Time to see how accurate that description really is. Especially when it comes up against enemies with their full set of skills and what they're able to bring that I have not had to deal with before. This clump is very interesting. I wonder what we're going to do here. I would love to have a blood grove set up in here because it would give us so much coverage, which means that we'll build the spider webs here on the outside. Not the webs, the spider nests. Alright. Yeah, I'll set up. I'll lean into building the grove out here and what we can get from that. Oh, the soundtrack is so good. There we go. That chest's finally getting us rolling. We would really like to have a better weapon, though. Keeping your weapon leveled up is the most important item, especially for the warrior. Probably for other classes there are different pieces that kind of keep that priority, but for the warrior, hands down, it is his sword. Makes sense. Alright, we're going to build the mountains, and this time we're going to try and be a little more careful not to get our peak spawned in the wrong location. I'm going to put the swamp down next to the vampires because the swamp's unique trait is that it reverses healing effects to be damage, and that is just going to destroy vampires. They bring vampirism in, and they give vampirism to all of their allies in the fight, and that just means that they are going to be hurting themselves extra while fighting there on the swamp. I'm also just really curious as to what the mosquito's extra ability is, because so far I've only been able to see enemies in chapter 1. Also be great, man. Tough decisions, but we're gonna put it in here. This coverage is amazing. We're gonna lean into that. Getting a road lantern in there would be good. Actually, having placed it where the spider's nest is would have been great. Couldn't quite get that. I wonder if pulling this is what is slowing me down or not. We'll see if this improves my performance any. Getting another blood grove. I want it down here though. We'll build it here. We'll take our meadow up here. Spiders, go ahead, stack there. We're good with that. Road lantern, suppress this spot. We'll save the other road lantern for when we get the goblins. The only things guaranteed in life are death, taxes, and goblins. We know there will be coming. We would still really like to find a good sword here. That is the main piece of equipment that we feel like we are lacking. Nope. That shader is definitely not the issue. It's still a little on the slower side, it feels like. Some of the battles are totally fine though. It's interesting that spiders play the interrupt there. Still don't know the exact details of how it affects our hero. Ah, another treasury. Well, that would have been better if we hadn't filled in that row already. Great. Well, we'll still build it out here. Trying to maximize my mountains without having them stuck on the edges of treasuries or combined into peaks. Ah, I got the bleeding. Dodge, my hero. Wow, so much. We get to level 4 before we get any secondary stats. A little rough. Now we get the goblins. That's actually a really good spot to put a road lantern. It's going to have a large area of coverage. I'll go for that. Hey. Now we get the good stuff. Okay, so we can push up to a polearm with 3 defense, or we can go... It has a lower max damage, but we get the damage to all added on, making it better. Yeah, making it way better. We also get some defense, and we get a counter chance. We're just gonna destroy now. I don't know what's gonna hit him. Smash that. Still looking for a much better armor. The thing is, the primary stat on armor, being your max health, is the least important stat in the game. So like, I care nothing about having higher max health, at least not from the armor. I'm building mountains, that gives me higher max health, that's enough. And then would much rather just have secondary stats off of that. I would take a level 1 armor with secondary stats over the gray level 4 right now. But haven't been dealt to the right cards yet. I'm kind of building this one. I'll keep extending this and we'll throw it out later. Do I want to put a meta right here? I think I do. Try and finish that off. And then swamps. I don't want too many swamps right in a row. Well, I said they are very good for fighting against the vampires because they're also going to turn off your own health gain mechanics, and the warrior class relies on those health gain mechanics pretty heavily. We want to space out when we are going to be fighting the vampires on the swamps. Swamp vampires. It almost makes me feel sorry for them. Alright, here it is. Mosquito. Overeating explodes after 7 successful hits. 120 damage to all creatures. Wow. That is so interesting because they attack super fast and they dodge. 120 damage is enormous. Oh, what was that sword? Who did that? Is that the Storm of Bats, their scream? I think it was. Wow. Okay, here we get our regen up. Alright. Is he gonna explode? He did. I think that was the explosion right there. And it just wiped out everyone. Wow. These mosquitoes are gonna be bad news. Alright, we get a ton of level ups. I think we are going to replace this because... Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same. It's just a higher level version of that ring. And then we're going to extend the mountain range, the road, lantern here to suppress. What do I want to suppress? Maybe I actually suppress this in case we get extra there. Those battles seem like they could get out of hand. I don't know how easily they would, but play it on the safer side. We'll go here to be able to spawn these meadows. Yeah. Okay, and our other swamp will go here. So if we get a vampire mansion, we'll build it on the swamp. Devalue their home prices. Vampires hate the swamps. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. Our gear is on track with our level. We just want stronger armor to be able to get some beneficial secondary stats. And that's the main thing that we are missing right now. I think that our build around the path is pretty good so far. Ooh, there's a better polearm. Gives us focused all into the counterattack, which, I mean, I'm fine with that. And then here we're looking at magic damage and damage all. We get lower regen and we lose the vampirism. No, we get better regen. Yeah, I'll make the trade. Our rings have just been so spread out that I don't care too much. I just want the best version to get the most stats. Another rock here. Goblins. Those goblins are annoying because they cannot be suppressed by just one road lantern. Yeah, chapter 2 here, definitely not pulling any punches in terms of difficulty. This is Luke 3, and we're not staying topped off on health. So it's a little concerning, but at the same time, we still don't have the ability to gain experience and get skills, and those skills can really dramatically impact your performance. Especially when you can combine those with some of the other enhancements we have, like the potions. Hopefully the health potions are enough to carry us. That's what we're really relying on here. And these chapter 2 goblins are so scary. The incredible attack speed. Is it the same thing? No, this one's a little bit better. Just a little better. That's the grind. Keep on improving. To finish our second treasury, we get spiders. Well, we can use spiders. Maybe I put it here because both spots would be suppressed by the lantern. Sure. Yeah, our healing. Oh man. Almost missed that. We have great armor now. Totally happy with our armor now. Let's see what the chest gives us. So far the chest has given us exactly what we needed as we came around to the battlefield. So if that trend continues, we will be very happy indeed. Ah, we got another battlefield. Yes. Alright. That goblin village still bothers me a little bit. Okay, we get a better shield. So we'll lose. But we're really not getting any regen. We're only getting 0.6. That's pathetic. For counter chance and evasion and better defense, I'll make the trade. Especially because we still have a bunch of regen per sec. I think we're good. Stay topped off. That is the warrior's motto. Good old warrior class. It feels so comfortable. Ah, foresight. Gets the prediction effect every 3 seconds, which allows it to ignore incoming damage once. Ah, interesting. So if your attack speed is like incredibly low, you could really get punished by harpies. They would keep on just every 3 seconds they ignore your damage. I don't feel like that would happen too often, unless there's a class that's like the barbarian class or something that has super low attack speed but then incredibly high damage. That could be a thing, I guess. Alright, what are we looking at here? Magic damage. I love magic damage. We lose half of our regeneration per second though. That's a tall ask. I don't know if we can afford that. I don't think we can, actually. We need this regeneration. Kill the mosquito, kill it before it explodes. Come on, there we go. Alright. More mountains, gargoyles. We still have 2 health pots, so even though our health is getting dragged down, we're okay. Okay, so here we would get defense and we would get a vampirism in place of counter chance and evasion. I think I take it. And I think I'd pair it with the magic damage. We'll make this trade up. It should be a trade up overall. Place a random, pseudo-random swamp up there. We're getting more swamps than I really wanted. But you don't get to pick your cards, you just pick how you play them. Alright, goblins. Yeah, we really want to be able to suppress these goblins so that is as hard as they get. So they're coming at us with 4 goblins in there, plus the leader increasing all of their attack speed. That is going to be bad news. Finally getting to fill in this side of our mountain. There we go. This just gives us attack speed. And the defense and vampirism, I'll keep the magic damage. Magic damage is nice. It would be nice to go back and get some regeneration. Ooh, more battlefield. I love seeing that. And we can keep on finishing this. Alright, let's go. We still have 1 health pot in the bank. We will see if we can finish this route without spending it. I don't think that'll be possible, but it might be. I don't know. Health pots still work in this swamp. They're the only thing that still helps you, is what they say. Ah, there he blows up. When he blows up, he kind of clears out the other enemies too. Like, it's not that bad. It's not strictly worse. Or strictly harmful to you. Let's build here. We want to build around this anyway. Another road lantern. So we said we were going to try and suppress the goblins with this. Yeah, this spot is also bad, but it's next to a blood grove. So I think we can endure that if we want to prepare more for the goblins. Ah, I should have moved over 1. Oh well. Not trying to play perfect yet. Ooh, another swamp. Man, so many swamps. That's really going to drag us down. Now all our healing is turned against us. At least it gets rid of the vampires faster. There's very high vampirism. Okay, we'll play here to get this meadow to bloom. And then we'll start playing around this guy. Ah, that's where I should have played it earlier. This guy there. The blood grove is so useful. Come on. Take them. Yeah, all the equipment we've been getting recently seems like it's underleveled. I don't care about level 3s anymore. I'm on loop 4. Alright, we have spent all of our health pots at this point, so this is all we've got. We gotta be able to make it through. 200 health, and 1, 2, 3. That goblin encounter will not be fun. Man, it's gonna be disappointing if we get smacked this early. I might have Oblivion it just to keep going. Yep, we'll see how we're coming out of this. Still the Blood Grove helping us. But once we get too low, the Blood Grove is actually trying to eat us. Very, very bad. Alright, we'll throw the treasury in here. The treasuries are what are motivating me to keep on going. Getting these finished will give us so many resources, so let's see what we get. Alright, the Blood Grove still didn't catch us. That's good. Oh, there it did. I think that was the Blood Grove, not the spiders. It might have been the spiders. Now we have the bleed effect. Come on. Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. 50 health. Let's make it back to the campfire. And that's it. Get him. You can beat a rat wolf, I know you can. Better chance? Okay. We can beat a gargoyle too. Cool. Maybe not when we are tangled up in the vines. Come on, get him. Woo! Okay, okay. Damage to all on defense, I take it, I take it. We can beat a spider for sure. The spider. Oh, and we got the day's heal. Okay, this is good, this is good. Oblivion the Gabos. Yeah, we'll fight this. Please don't make me regret this. Please don't. Okay, good. Hey, we made it. But I don't think we're gonna make it around again. Oh man, our progress is slow. But we need this gymnasium. That's what we really need. Bing. So that's how it works. Instead of remembering something, you can just learn it again. That's a nice trick. There's no ill intent. Without education, our world would be left to the savages. You too could learn a few things, though. We can all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. Nah, I already know all I need to. Leave learning to the kids. Your first lesson, learn to like learning. That would make life easier for both of us. Yeah. Okay. Now things are really starting to open up for us. We've got the village, that's a big deal. And we get skills. The gymnasium is a very pivotal building. I want to do another run as the warrior now that we have skills and the village. And then I want to try the rogue and see how their skills are different. So here we go. Put these. See how far we make it. That's no good. Vampires, we can go down here. We'll put the meadow next to their house. Being able to start with a sword is so beneficial. Means as early clear is way easier. We'll smack these grows down. We'll build our mountain over here, and then we can have... I'll just hang onto the rock. So when we get a treasury, be able to get a jump start on that. There's the village. Love it. Okay, so we want to be able to maximize the use out of these villages. The village next to the vampire mansion is a dangerous thing. It is a very dangerous thing. I'm gonna go ahead and build this one just right. Get the health, get a quest. And we fight some vampires. Ooh, I'm really interested in seeing what the ghouls. So if you build a... What is that sword? If you build a vampire mansion next to a village, the vampire takes over the village and he has an army of like 4 thralls that he fights you with. So it is a pretty challenging encounter. It's not the worst. But I'm curious what the thrall's secondary ability is. Alright, put the vampires in the swamp, and then probably start suppressing these 2 spaces. We're full up on health potions, we're doing good on health. Got our first village down. Things are looking up for us. Start building our 9x9, I guess. Or 3x3, rather. There isn't too much rush on getting the mountain up, because it gives you max health. You want to do it so that you get the resources, and so that you get harpies. But you don't need to hurry for it. You can spend your cards on other things first. So we're just going to kind of lay out the outline of it here. So for beating the quests, we got a magic armor. Armor of magic damage. Villages are so good. There's our treasury. Ooh, yes please. Level 3 sword. Okay, where do we want the treasury to go? Yeah, we'll put it over here. Start building these meadows. It'll start giving us a little bit of health back per day. I guess we already have the one side of that kind of. Here's village number 2. It's very tempting to put it right here. Let's do it. Ooh, what is this? Bandit camp. Masters of... Pause it so I can read that. Level 2 ring and 10 chance on it. Okay. Spawns a bandit on an adjacent tile every 2 days. Bandits prefer villages. Appears for every 2 village tiles. Masters of trading their property for someone else's life. Okay, okay. This is the ransacked village. The farmers couldn't fight off a hungry vampire. They could still fight you off, though. Spawns up to 4 ghouls once per loop. Transforms into something useful after 3 loops. Oh, it goes away after 3 loops. What does it turn into? What does it mean, it turns into something useful? I am very curious now. I don't remember the ghouls going away, but at the same time, once you reach like 3 loops from now, it'll be level 6. That'll probably be facing the boss? I don't know. We'll see if we even get there. Ah, we have a quest to kill one of the ghouls. Excellent, that's what I wanted to do anyway. Okay, we got a bunch of swords. Alright, here it is. Ghoul. Carrion Eater. Devours a random corpse. Restores 25% of health. Oh no. That's terrible for him to be a quest item. He has extra 200 health? 200% health. This guy, and then he's gonna consume corpses and be able to get his health back. I guess not unless the other ghouls eat the corpses instead. This fight is so hard. Taking all of our resources just to get through it. We have this quest ghoul over here. I guess choosing to go after him last is actually the best thing the character could have done. Because it doesn't increase their damage, it only increases their health. Oh, there. He got his health back. It'll be a while. Like, actually be a while. Do we have regen for a second? No, we have vampirism. Alright, there we go. What are our skills? Blade of Dawn, Surveyor, and Shield Master. All of these seem pretty good. So every morning the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to do double damage to all. This is a really good ability. I played with it a little bit. Surveyor, 0.5 times loop hit points for adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. Really good sustain, and then 10% chance upon hit a stunning target for 1 second. Really good crowd control. Amazing with damage all. Like really amazing with damage all. We'll take Surveyor. I've not played with that one. At least not a lot. So we'll see how far that carries us. Looks like we'll build up the meadows around this. The mountains. Try and get that finished. Another grove. I love groves. We'll build around here. We want to have a blood grove in here. This plan at least. Yeah, I'll build another roadside here. I guess we don't have goblins yet. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited. We keep on getting these counter chance rings. I don't care about those right now. Not at level 2. Okay, let's just finish. There. And now we get the gobos. Okay. We'll build in here. We will definitely upgrade the ring now. And then lower defense, but we get counter chance and regeneration per second, so I'll take it. We'll stack the swamp here for our next vampires. There we go, we may get another loop. Loop 4. We would really like to have had some battlefield. Hopefully Surveyor comes through in a big way. Oh, that's interesting. The Surveyor, adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. So while we pass this tile, we should get it. Then, we pass this tile, we should get it again. Putting things on the corners, I imagine, will give us more benefit. I guess I don't know that for sure, but we will, we'll see here. And we'll get 2 health back because it is half of our loop level as healing. It's going to be hard to tell because we have regeneration per second. That's going to interfere. Hey, really good defense. We lose some damage all. We get attack speed. I don't know if this is better. I mean, attack speed is nice. It'd be nicer if we had a good weapon. I'm gonna keep harping on that, guys. Gray weapons that are underleveled. Make me sad. Build it up here. Build it up here. We finally get our blood grove. I think Surveyor gave us a bunch of health. Like it healed us on every path. I don't know. Now that we're in the swamp, we're getting hurt. So we'll put this in. We get the defense. Defense is good. Blocks damage, especially when we're about to fight a bunch of ghouls. Oh, this ghoul fight's gonna be brutal. We'll see if we make it. I took a mosquito exploding there. Alright, we're gonna have to just build a village right in here so we get health back. Need the health back. Yeah, I'll put it up there for more Surveyor bonuses. Okay, can we do it? We don't have to fight a ghoul with a quest on him this time, but we don't have any reserves. I think they beat us. Yeah, we lose it. Defeat. Youch! You died in battle. Death does not favor the fallen, but it made a little exception for you. Okay. Okay, so what are we looking at as our next potential builds? We have the cemetery here. Passing through the cemetery on expeditions grants you a memory fragment and can resurrect the hero after a upgrade. Wow, that is very potent. We have the supply depot. Unlocks the supply feature. From now on, you will begin to find useful artifacts for your people. Unlocks the ability to craft items if you have the necessary buildings. Unlocks the ruins card. And we have the farm. And so this gives us food supply. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food if the supply depot is built. Unlocks the wheat fields card. Wheat fields are nice. And then we have the smelter. In addition to the forge, makes a blacksmith's life a bit better, so your life will become a bit better too. Unlocks the Storm Temple card. Unlocks the Arsenal Golden card if the Intel Center is built, plus 30 to base health. So this one's benefit seems to be mostly on the cards that you are getting. I want to get the farm, then I want to get the cemetery. Be able to resurrect our hero. Yeah, but we want this farm. Up here is a great spot because we get so many tiles. Have you noticed how strangely this oblivion affects our senses? Hunger, for example. You can stop eating for days and you still won't be hungry. This, of course, does not mean that you should stop eating altogether. The farmer promises that he'll be able to grow some stable crops, but it will take some time. It'll be interesting to see what he can grow without sunlight. Yes, it will. How is he promising this? Okay, so we're going to definitely add the wheat field, which means that we have to take something out of the build here. What do we want to take out? It could be road lanterns, it could be swamps, honestly. The whole vampire in the swamp thing was still bad. And we'll go to the rogue. I want to see what the rogue's skills are. Alright, and the hatchet. Fist and hatchet. I got a rock. Where do we want the mountain to go? I think we want the mountain up here. They're not really any good, like super good spots for it. Up here might actually be better. Yep. Okay, that's the center of the peak. Yes, we got a battlefield right off. Excellent draw for us. Though for the rogue, that was not always the best. I wonder if there are some skills that are general to all classes, or if classes have entirely unique skills. Things we're gonna have to find out. We like seeing the spiders early because the rogue gets the benefit off of having trophies, and the spiders are kind of a swarm enemy. So the more that they swarm, the more trophies we get, and then the better gear we're going to get at the end of the week. That is something that we are really, really glad to see. The battlefield, I guess the value of the battlefield for the rogue is not as good because the chests, I mean, they give you supplies, and I am happy getting supplies that I get to see the upgrades in the camp, but it's not like help in battle right now, right? I would rather be getting items and cards. Chests usually give you cards, or chests usually give you items, but for the rogue they don't. We've got our wheat field set up for when we get a village, and here's our first vampire mansion. Where do we want to put the vampires? Housing development. Build them a duplex up here. Keep filling in the rocks. And just get a little bit of health back per day. Start that along. Alright. Here's where we get to set up our items. So, level 2 boots versus level 3 boots. Definitely take the level 3. This has damage. Yeah, we take the secondary stat on the armor, even though it's a lower level. And then we got the double hatchets. Dual wield the hatchets, my boy. There we go. Let's open the chest, and we get a little bit of wood. That's pretty good. The buildings rely pretty heavily on wood, and because we don't have the forest tile yet, we I could see that being a bottleneck for upgrading things in the camp pretty quickly. We'll give the vampires a nice garden. They have a very nice housing development. All the rage. Okay. More meadow space. And we're rolling. Get these, farm these spiders, get the trophies. It's interesting, the trophies look different, and I keep on wondering if they're going to add a different number to over there, but I think they all just add one. I haven't been able to pay super close attention to know for sure, but I think that's how it works. And we'll build the wheat fields around this guy. We'll get the grove set up right around the campfire, and we'll put another spider village up here. I'm putting the spider villages on the corners so that they have the chance of spawning on multiple spaces. That's especially useful when one of their spaces completely fills up. That way we are really trying to get the max number of spiders out there for the farming the trophies for the rogue. Here we go, get a quest and a heal. And we are close to getting our first skill. Alright, what can we level up? So we're definitely taking this polearm, it's giving us some defense. Here, I'm going to keep damage all instead of going up into defense, and the rest of this all being gray items. Useless. Kind of disappointing actually, I only got one useful item that loop. And now we are on loop 3, and we still have level 1 armor, and we have a gray... We have 2 level 2 hatchets. Could be a rough clear here. Could get rough. I don't want to build here because then we get vampiric goblins, and those are the bane of anyone's existence. We'll build in the corner, slap down the meadows to be able to get more health back. Bring on the bats. Ah, okay. Oh wow, we got so many cards. The game has decided to give us blood groves now. Very nice. We will build here. And... I mean, I kind of want to build right up here because then we get to affect all these tiles. That's a fun little piece. And then we'll keep on working on our peak here. And the wheat fields have to be directly adjacent to a village. You can't just have extending fields, it looks like. There we go. Alright. We're actually staying pretty well topped up on health this round. Even though I'm not super happy with our equipment. Hopefully on this next pass, there's a skill. Okay, I'm excited. Let's see what we get. Kill the spider. Smoke screen. After losing 20% of his max health in battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. Nothing is sacred. Plus 3 health after a kill. Lethal weakness. Every 10% of lost health gives a 0.5% chance to instantly deal 1000% damage. Okay. So these all seem pretty good. This means that if we encounter a really difficult battle, we would be able to trigger this and get invulnerability for 2 seconds. This means that we would gradually be stacking up our max health, which means the heals from the villages, the campfire, and the potions is going to get bigger and bigger. This means that it's like a double crit chance. We have this chance to crit, and then we're also going to have this chance to do 1000 damage. Which is just going to one-shot anything we fight. I mean, this is more exciting. I'll take it. I'll go for the exciting piece. And then in general, when you are... I mean, so here we're at half health. I should have figured out the exact math on, like, if you're below half health, what your chance of that super crit is. Let's do that. Okay. Every 10% of lost health. So we've lost 50%. Or we're going to roughly say at 50%, you will have 2.5% chance to instantly deal 1000% damage. That... I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. I'm glad we got it. See how it goes. Also, I'm curious what this bandit camp is going to do. It's probably going to be super punishing, and I'm going to regret it, like, immediately, but, we'll see. It looks like they... When did it spawn bandits? Is it based on... Oh! We did get better armor. It's so rare to get stuff during the loop as the rogue that I wasn't watching. I think we got it for completing the quest at the village. They give you quest item. Spawns a bandit on an adjacent tile every 2 days. So it's just a timer thing, and then I assume that they can keep on stacking up there in the village. More grove. Yeah, we'll just build up here. Alright, we are still looking for this rock. Come on, give me the rock. Give it to me. Yeah, build it there. Alright, we got some major weapon upgrades. We're definitely taking both of these, level 5, level 4, and they both increase our crit damage. No, this is damage chance, and this is crit damage. But they're both named the same weapon. That's interesting. They took the same weapon and gave it different secondary stats. I think I'm fine with what we have. Attack speed and counter versus magic damage, defense, and evasion. Yeah, cool. Ooh, level 6 boots. I almost missed what they do. We'll take those. Counter and evasion bonus. Love it. Alright, let's get some more trophies. That is really fun as a rogue, when you finally do make it back to the campfire and you just get the full inventory of all your new boys. It's great. Alright, now we've got harpies. We've built the Great Mountain. We will start filling in the back here. Hey, another battlefield. That's very nice. Build up this, and we will put it there. Alright, here we go. Rolling right along. This is a quest spider. I wish I gave you extra trophies. That's probably asking too much, isn't it? Shouldn't ask for too much. I might want to put down some road lanterns to suppress these goblins further. Their encounters seem to be very difficult with their attack speed boosts. When you're fighting a whole clump of them, they're going to get out of hand very fast. They're going to make me wish that I had taken the skill that when you drop down 20% in a single battle, get the... Oh, there's a bandit. Oh, that's cool. Let's see how tough they are. We are about halfway to our next level up. Do we want to actually put the suppression right in here or over here? I think I'll put it over here. The groves can start stacking. We have yet to see how hard the bandits are, if we're okay with fighting a whole bunch of them at once or not. Okay, so as a baseline, we're looking at spiders with 35 health and 13 damage. So we'll compare spiders to bandits. Be able to give the bandits a danger level. We still have one health potion in the bag. Oh, here we go. Hey, I don't remember you. You don't look like a local. That's because I'm not. I see. And you think you can just wander these parts without consequences? Times are rough, you know. Nothing to bite, nothing to wet one's whistle, and we have to deal with strangers who have no sympathy for our poverty. What, you think you're better than us? No. Did I guess right? Is this the correct answer? Because I'm getting the impression this is one of those cases where my answer has zero influence on what happens next. Well, you've got instinct, and it's the only thing you'll keep today. Alright, so the village still gives us the health, and it still gives us the item. And then the bandits, so they have twice the health of a spider, and they have significantly more damage. Brigand, 5% chance to destroy hero's item when attacking. You're going to destroy items that I have equipped, or items that I have in my inventory? There's a big difference. I don't care about the ones in my inventory. I do care about the ones I have equipped. That's terrible. They also have really high evasion, I which makes sense. Come to think of it, murderers and thieves are part of this world too. If my mission is to return everything back to normal, should I be happy they're appearing again? On the other hand, being disgusted with murder and theft is also part of this world, so I guess I don't owe it to anyone to be happy. Deep. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't lose any items. I hope that there's like a very obvious visual indication if they destroy one of my items. That is so punishing though, like 5% chance. Like what if they both rolled it and then suddenly they destroy both of our swords? Like, we're just out of luck. We gotta go down to the second string boys. Or if they destroy something that I don't have any more of. What about that? That'd be so bad. Alright, here's the good stuff. Yeah, so this armor is way, way better. These boots are about the same. We changed damage all for counter chance. I think with our damage being so high, we're actually going to keep the counter chance. The rogue being able to hold 2 weapons makes it pretty good there. And then a level 7 weapon, I mean, it's so much better. The level 6 weapon to the level 5 though. Is this a trade that we want to make? We really do increase our base damage a lot. We just don't increase our... We lose the crit damage % increase. The thing is, we have a tiny we only have 10% chance to actually crit. So I'd rather that my damage just be more reliable. Always make it good. Ouch. So we are out of health pots already. Does not bode well. We'll soldier on as best we can. Oh, the mimic. Don't like the mimics. Yeah, with the rogue, I wish that we had some more defensive stats. It's hard as the rogue just to make it through these rounds. Like this. We're down to 40 health already. We're up against a bunch of other stuff. We basically have to retreat, otherwise we'll die. Fighting these spiders. Fighting nothing. We're only on loop 5. These are rough. Okay, so I think there was a cemetery that we kind of wanted to go after next. Is there anything with upgrades I was interested in? The smithy will give us Smithy's Forge card. I'm really interested in that, but we don't have any of these gold. And there's Campfire, Herbalist Hut. This gives us way better potions. It would be a really good upgrade. There's also resources that we're actually gathering. The Refuge is what gives us the Rogue Field Kitchen. Okay, so this will give us extra healing power. Gymnasium. Unlocks the town card. There are towns, awesome, but these are resources that we're really far away from getting, it seems like. And then the farmer's upgrade. And the survivor's tent. Can't be destroyed, but its inhabitants will gladly move to better housing if you build it. Okay, if we build it, they will change. I kind of want to run the rogue on level 1 to see if I'm able to beat the lich, the rogue build. The rogue build giving you naturally so much evasion. Seems like they are just a natural answer to the level 1 boss. Evasion always wins those battles. We'll build our mountain down here. Start getting things set up. Early spiders. And vampires. We missed the spider spawn. Oh well. Don't sweat the small stuff. The the meadows up here. Gardens for the vampires. We have a wheat field now for when we get a village. Yeah, we'll start flanking this. Oh, we need a grove to get the blood grove going. It's nice to see the blood grove though. There's our village. Okay. I'd actually love to get the village right here, and then I'll build a wheat field. Yeah, alright, this is a good start. Get those quests, get the extra items. I don't think scarecrows are too hard to fight, so. Especially not when they don't have any skills here in Chapter 1. They put the quest on the slime just right outside the village. Like, yes, that one. We can see it from here. If you kill it, we'll forever be in your debt. Alright, here's all our items. So we got the magic, damn it. Well, I guess we have to choose 3% evasion or 9%. So 3% evasion and 2 magic damage, or 9% evasion. I think I actually take the 9% evasion. We upgrade there, and then this is 3 to 5 stuff. There we go. 88, 82. Oh, there we go. All gray items, mostly. I mean, we got the 1 blue item, but not using it because it was so underleveled. Not the best pickup for us, honestly. Let's see. So if this is going to be the center, then we're going to build there. We're going to build here. Okay. That'll wrap around the treasuries. We can build our rocks here and put meadows on the other side. Road lantern. We'll save the road lantern for when we get the goblins. Be able to suppress how many they have on a spot. Alright, vampiric slime. So yeah, they don't have those skills. Makes them much easier to deal with. Much easier. I have a feeling that the rogue here is going to be able to deal with the Lich very easily. It might be an anticlimactic finish for us. Are these boots? Boots. Damage to all and crit chance. I like the sound of that. We get a little bit less evasion, but I will take it for that trade. And we got better weapons, so we're getting crit damage chance and crit damage here, and we're getting counter chance here. These are starting to synergize. These are starting to synergize very well. Alright, we're gonna stack around. Try and finish off this treasury. We have another wheat field. So the wheat fields spawn scarecrows, and they also give you extra health back when you pass by the village. Definitely beneficial to have. Ah, there's our grove. At long last, the grove has arrived, which means that we can lay down the blood grove as well. Let's get that in place. Some more spiders. For sure some more spiders, but where? Over here, I think. Put this in. And we still don't have the goblins, so we're going to hold off on the road lanterns. We will eventually get some road lanterns around the campfire. We want to block off those spaces before the Lich comes. Our plan is definitely to fight the Lich. The natural evasion that the rogue class, the rogue class guarantees you evasion because you have the boots, and so we are going to count it as pretty disappointing if we do not beat the Lich. So we can take better weapons at the cost of our secondary stats. Well, I think we do. Having the highest damage possible is just so beneficial. More spiders. Oh, just one-shotting these guys. That's why you do it. So you can one-shot enemies. They don't even have a chance to hit back. That's the point. Swing. And he's down. Alright, battlefield. Battlefield's over here. Keep working on this peak. Wow, we're clearing through this very fast. Like, we're already on this floor and we've barely built any tiles down. That is kind of surprising to me. And I'm not sure exactly why that is. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why that would be, if it's something to the rogue class, or if it is something to, after you've already beaten a chapter, if they change your progression. Maybe it's just RNG and we haven't been getting as many cards, and we're going to be getting a lot more now. I could take any of these theories. Take them or leave them. We might actually make it all the way to list 7 now. I wouldn't mind doing that, because then we get to see more of these level ups. Plus, the hero receives 7% less damage for every enemy starting after the second enemy. Blissful Ignorance, this is a generic one. You get a full hand of Oblivion cards, and you heal every time you use Oblivions. And then Second Thoughts, we get a new set of traits. So, do we care about having this damage resistance to swarms of enemies? Honestly, I don't care too much. Let's take new set. Child of the Forest. A rat wolf may come to your aid during battle. 75% chance that we get a dog to help us? I love that. Master of Fencing. 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. That's also great. Hickey. Lowers the quantity of items received in the camp tile by 3 while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. Yes! Yes, I am picky. You have me exactly right. I am very picky with my items. I want good ones. Okay, I love that they gave us that. That is so cool. I don't know how to build this. Right. Alright, there's our gobos. Road Lantern there is actually pretty nice. I don't know where I'm going to put the next one yet. We'll wait and see what develops. It might honestly be on another goblin tile. Okay, so we got 3 less. Or we should have. It seems like it's still full, which I don't know why it would be full if we were getting 3 less. Okay. Definitely bring that in. Counter chance or defense. Counter chance. Here, attack speed or crit damage. Crit damage. And then here, better crit damage chance, but we lose damage all. That's a lot of magic damage. But the crit damage is pretty good for us right now. Ooh, I think we actually trade the counter for that. Yeah, that's what we do. Now we're gonna hit hard. Super hard. Okay, good. We got our next village, and we have the wheat fields for it already set up. So we'll put it here. There's our bandit camp. Still not sure how I feel about the bandits and how hard they are. If they are just a nuisance or if they are really a problem. Let's find out. Should have a chance to spawn at least 2 of them. The thing is that I think it will get up to be able to spawn like 3 and 4 later on, and that's where we might really be in trouble. missed how much we healed off the crit. I wish I noticed. There's our peak. Oh wow, we've been waiting to finish that treasury fort forever. Good enough to do that a while ago. Okay, so we'll finish these yeah, around this one. More mountains over here. Got the Blood Grove. We will extend Blood Grove. I like doing that. And the vampires come about here on this corner. Okay, so we got this. Attack speed and yeah. I prefer attack speed and the crit chance rather than the crit damage. Just a mega evasion bonus. Maybe we go in for the evasion. We do lose the crit chance, but we dodge. Be the dodgy rogue. Alright. No enemies to bring the vampires in right now. Now we get to the easy side of the loop where we just heal up to max. We do have to fight the bandits here though. That was easy. One stab. Now this guy's stuck in the Blood Grove. Oh, I didn't see what the Scarecrow's secondary ability was. I'll have to find out next time. Alright, new build. So we have, honestly, pretty poor choices. Our weapons that we were given were under-leveled. The armor we were given is under-leveled. And it's just these boots that give us crazy high attack speed. Oh, it's these two. Magic damage, damage to all, and critical damage. I actually like that a lot. Increasing our damage by a ton. It is interesting to think about which is better, increasing your crit, like which is going to make the crits hit harder. Increasing your base damage, because that's what is getting multiplied crazy high, or increasing how much is multiplied down. Oh, the ghost. The ghost of a ghost still just cracks me up. Like, why hasn't that existed in some form of pop culture already? It is so perfect. I'm the ghost of a ghost. He moved on, but I'm the part of him who didn't. We can't even get a road lantern in to hit these. That's no good. Oh, do I want to oblivion them? I kind of want to oblivion them. Alright, what's our level up? Smoke Screen, Old Scars, and Card Sharp. I don't care about Card Sharp. Old Scars. Max hit points is increased by 1 for each received trophy. Now, we definitely take Smoke Screen. Alright. Things don't look great. Probably want a village down here to get the extra healing. Like, we already burned through all of our health potions and all of the healing that the combined villages and campfire gave us. Like, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel just so quickly. It's true, the loot that we got at the end of that loop was not great. And this is loop 6. So enemies are leveled up pretty high. Yeah, for loop 6, I don't feel like our build came together very well. I would like to make it back to the campfire at least though. That probably means I need to throw in Oblivion. Fight through the spiders, Oblivion this, and then we make it back to the village, and we hope that's enough. So let's play. Seems like that's the play. Not pretty, but... maybe that is what we need to do. Alright, come on, crit this guy. Ah, the gargoyle made it in. That's not good. He's gonna hit us. Ah, we got him. Whew. Okay. Next spider. Got him. Okay. I feel like we have to oblivion this. It would be really bad news if we didn't. And then we have to fight the vampire here. This is gonna be hard. Crit, crit, crit. Get him, get him. Alright. We're making it, we're making it. Making it work, guys. And we get another bandit camp. Okay. Fight the ooze. We're doing okay. More spiders. Scarecrow, what do you do? Oh, we're not on chapter 2. We don't know what to do. Alright, so we heal again. Now we have to fight the quest Scarecrow. Man, they hit hard. And they can even survive a full crit. Yep. Alright, those guys weren't too bad. Some more here. Fight this Scarecrow. The Blood Grove takes care of it. Now these guys. Alright, what did we get? It looks like we got some good stuff. Maybe we will be able to keep going. Damage all, attack speed, and evasion. I like that. Level 9 armor, super good, super good. This hat is miles ahead of this. Level 10 boots, damage all, and high attack speed, and good evasion. That's nice. Our other weapon here is just kind of hanging out and not that useful. These other armors, I don't think they are that useful. So, can we make it through the loop again and fight the boss? Or do we retreat now with what we gathered? That's the question. So we have, here it is. I don't know if the resources are worth it. This orb of expansion is nice. I think that this is pretty valuable. Gosh. The thing is, these goblins are so hard, and one of them is a quest. Let's see. Let's see if we die. My guess is that we die, but I want to push it. When I saw the level of the items, I feel like we've got a chance. This way we can also try and finish the treasury. Not that that is all that good. I wonder if it's always the leader who is the collector or not. Okay, so that cost us all of our health potions. Ouch. But we do have another Oblivion now. Might want to just Oblivion this tile. Or is something harder gonna come up? Just Oblivion that. Oh man. Just squeaking by again and again. This is gonna bring in the boss. Yeah. Come on, get him. Alright, now we throw down the wheat field, make this village feel a little bit more. Quick spider. And another treasury. We were just still working on the last one. Spider swarm. So I can one-shot all of them. Alright, finish off that treasury. Yeah. Well, we get supplies for finishing off the next one. go here, suppress those guys. Yeah, see all these level 6 items? I already have level 7 and 8 items. I don't care. This is gonna lower my damage. That's the only way I'm clearing, is by being able to one-shot guys. If I sit and take much damage, I mean that's just true for the rogue in general. If you're sitting there taking damage, you're wrong, you're dying. Not gonna make it. Even with the base vampirism, it just barely keeps you around. There's the boss. And he has a ton of those pallet spaces. Yeah. Fighting him is not gonna go super well, I don't think. We'll see. If I randomly roll a ton of Oblivions, maybe it will. Put another road lantern. Right, and keep the bandits from going haywire. Do other things don't really matter. I wonder if I will get my new slew of items before I have to fight the boss or not. That'll make a big difference, actually. Repeat refills here. Increase my healing. Try and finish this treasury. Yeah. Oh, great. A goblin camp right next to the... Man, that village is just screwed. You have the bandits and the goblins all jumping into the village. So bad. Alright, come on, get the vampire. Get him. Yes! Oh, we got another village. Is this a fighting chance? Might be a fighting chance. Come on, get him. Okay. What is our evasion right now? 33%? 33% is good. That's good enough for the boss. Oh, so the bandits do spread out. And they attack fast. I don't like that they spread out. I also don't like that I did not get any more Oblivions. The Lich is going to be super powerful because he has three palace spaces. The villagers keep on giving me this armor. It's lower level than I need. Alright, let's see if we can do it. How is it possible? That's right, you hadn't wait, this conversation, I remember it. I've already killed you. What the hell is happening here? Killed? Me? I see, so that's how it is. I'm just his afterimage, not the original. You have no idea what you've done. How many times will I have to do this world a favor by slicing you in half? I don't think you're able to comprehend this. I am part of a self-defense mechanism, a multitude of copies sent to different realities at the moment of death. My destruction cannot be fixed, but in an endless series of attempts, different outcomes are possible. I've defeated you once, and I can do it again. We'll see. He is 15% stronger, which means he's doing a ton of damage. Oh, why? And he has way more health. Alright, come on, evade. You gotta evade. You gotta evade, little guy. You gotta evade. No. Yeah. We didn't get enough health back on our village runs. Okay. Still looking to get the cemetery or any of these others in. Also, I think that this means the upgrade is locked. Oh, there we go. Back to level 2. Back to our old friend. And Do we want to shake things up? We have wheat fields now. I think we keep this build. It's been pretty good to us so far. Let's see how well we do with this. And the warrior here at level 2. This is a super early treasury. Wow. Got the vampire mansion out here. We will build our mountain over here. That'll be the centerpiece of the mountain. Which means that the treasury should go right here. I think. It might not be the most efficient, but it'll get the job done. Ooh. It's a very early village as well. I like this. Let's get the village kind of here in the halfway mark. Wow, that's a lot of slimes down there, but I think we can handle it. Is the quest. Next time through, we'll get the quest reward. Get an evasion ring. Very nice, very nice. That's fine. Okay. Attack speed or evasion? I think we keep evasion. Its bonus is just better. 2 road lanterns. That puts us in a good spot for being able to suppress some problem tiles. There's a wheat field. Oh, so many cards. Oh, so many cards. Makes me wish that I hadn't filled in the treasury as aggressively as I did. And even more cards. Alright, we'll go here. Go here. Keep building out these meadows. Start staking out the mountain, press those spaces, and upgrade these. Wow, what a first loop. We have leveled up items, we have a completed treasury. I feel like we are way ahead of the game. We just need the raw damage. Even though we replaced the secondary stats with our good. Now here, we don't lose as much damage, but we get magic damage, counter, and vampirism. I think that we keep just the raw damage. Yeah. So that chest wasn't worth anything. I mean, they'll get scrapped for raw metal. That was fine. Ooh, no. Not super important yet. Yeah, now we get the normal level. The level 1 items. We already got all the good stuff, I guess. Okay, blood grove up here. Okay, filling this in. We got the goblins. We will suppress how many of them we get to see. And then... yeah, I get the spiders around the village, I guess. See how they react. What are the villagers gonna do? Alright, we gain defense and attack speed, and we sacrifice regeneration and vampirism. Not really a trade I want to make. I like having the regeneration stats, survivability stats. Just staying alive is half the battle. use a little bit more. It is. Whoa. He can even encourage other types of enemies. Goblins are the worst. Because the first goblin is always the goblin leader, and so he's going to be able to always encourage his fellows. Hard knock life. Okay, so we definitely want a better weapon. We like our shield. This one gives us regeneration and damage all. Yeah, we like that. We need better armor. We'd also like a more interesting ring. The defense ring is, I mean, it's only okay. It's not a stat that I go out of my way to get. Alright, more grove. We'll keep building around the blood grove in that case. Quite happily do so. I'll build here, this gives me more options for meadows. Hey, there we go. Another village. This one... Yeah, we want it close to the end here. Maybe even on the blood grove. Here, this will give us ghosts, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. Fight this gargoyle. Take him down. Alright. Oh man, regeneration and vampirism, or magic damage counter and vampirism. We take the full survivability stat suite that they give us there. Feels pretty good. And another vampire mansion. Okay, so he gets wide swing. 30% of creatures' damage is dealt to everyone on the battlefield. Ah. Okay. So he will hurt his own friends now. That's great. Artificial protection. After receiving this effect and after every loop, the hero receives a bar of phantom protection that equals 65% of his max health. All damage is dealt to this is ignoring defense. That's definitely the best one to take out of that set. That set was pretty underwhelming. And it's not like, I mean, the Phantom Health, it just gives you more durability. There's nothing to write home about. Especially because your defense doesn't factor into it. But, you know, take what you can get. And give nothing back. Vampiric Gargoyle. Looks bad. Okay. What is this sword? I feel like the sword icon is from the bats when they do their screen. It like suppresses the other characters. Which can even be their own side. It's not necessarily just us. What it seems like. Okay. Keep building the rocks up here, I think. We have another blood grove. That is good. That's very good. Ooh. I can make it a nightmare for those goblins. Or I can just go over here. I think I go over here. Yeah. Okay, so we actually really like other enemies spawning in the wheat fields. Because the scarecrow will damage all of them. It's only a little bit, but it's still meaningful. Hey. More wheat fields. We have our abandoned camp up there. Do I want to fight the ghouls? I don't really. Okay, well, we'll have an encounter with the ghouls here. I hope things don't get too nasty. I should have put it so that it would spawn in a wheat field. Disregarding my own dang advice. We'll go here. Make this ghoul fight a little bit easier. All the damage, all that is like so subtle, and then their vampirism that is equally subtle. So basically no one is gaining there. Mr. Vampire there is staying very healthy though. Okay, you know, that fight was not too bad. The ghouls getting their healing in. It looks like they have to skip an attack to get the heal. And so when you're able to start focusing on just the individual guys, it is not too bad. Alright, more grove. There's a grove up here. More rocks. We have a beautiful mountain peak here. This is what the peak performance looks like. Yeah, I'll take the regeneration, and we'll definitely take this. We get the same damage, and we get defense, and we get attack speed. Just a little bit of all of those, but a little bit is still something. Mr. Bandit, you are caught. You are caught by the Blood Grove. I'm sorry. Hey, we get our phantom health bar back. It was like 65% of our max health, I think. We can increase our damage by 4? 4 on the bottom end, 6 on the top. We lose a little bit of defense and just a tiny bit of attack speed. The thing is that this sword, its secondary stats are not that great, so I'll take the damage. Now we can expand the Blood Grove. What can I build here? I guess it's not adjacent to enough of the craft. Okay. Where do I want to put it? I mean, here wouldn't be too bad. It would give us coverage over here. I just really like it to hit that counter. I'll save the meadows for when we get another treasury. Pretty confident that we will pull another treasury before we die or the round is over. We're on loop 4, we're over halfway finished. Get some vampirism here. We do lower our damage though. But for 16% vampirism. I'll take the vampirism. Stay topped off. We get some magic damage, counter chance and evasion. I'll take it. I wasn't in love with that previous ring. Alright, so what do we want to suppress? I think we want to suppress this right here. That's starting to look like a very nasty corner of the map. We will cut down the max number of enemies over there. Blood Clot submerges, so it switches our targeting over to the chest. I like getting all this regen, so I think I'll sit with that. Okay, so we want to put the spiders in where there are wheat fields. Forcibly. Get that rolling. Have those scarecrows cut down the spiders alongside them. I love that idea. Okay, this guy is a pain when he submerges, because he gets to charge like a full attack. So he gets like a free attack off when he submerges. He pops up and he attacks immediately. Oh well. I asked for it. I built all of those battlefields next to each other. At least we don't have many other enemy types that are intermingling with that. Put another wheat field here, more mountains. None of the recent items that we've gotten have been very beneficial, so that's alright. The rest of our build is coming together pretty well. We have a lot of durability stats and plenty of health potions. Our health is staying topped off because we have the Phantom Health Bar. What do they call it? We have Article of Protection. Helping us out. This Harpy is a cat, getting those guaranteed evades with the Foresight. I think it's our counter chance that's killing the spider. Yeah, we wait for some counter chance. Come on, get it. Damage all, it's gonna do it. There we go, finally. Wow. That was one very durable Harpy. Almost made me have to drink some of our health potions, which that would have made me sad. Let's build out these rocks. Alright. I can actually see a world where the slimes and the spiders combined turn into a pretty nasty encounter because one is wearing down your armor and the other is entangling you to cancel your attacks. They just get stuck in this chain of basically getting hit with the acid from those guys. Gruesome. Alright, now we gotta smack down our meadows here. And a mountain. And a wheat field. Wow, so many goblins. But they're just all spawning out of the one spot. It's basically a wasted goblin camp. It's actually the best spot it could have gone, because it can't spawn more than the limit on that space, and the other camp is already reaching that limit. It just means they get there faster, and then they sit around and they wait for me to come through to clear them. Alright, beat the Harpy. I want to get a new skill. Come on, you got this. I believe in you, warrior. Come on! Ah, he got the Foresight. There it is. Alright. Blissful Ignorance again, supplies, and Dominant Mass. Damage is increased by 20% of defense value. Our defense is 13, which means that we get just like +2 or +3 damage. That is not that impressive. Blissful Ignorance, also not very impressive. And supplies does not give us any... we just leave loot at the campfire. Don't care about leaving loot at the campfire. I care about combat strength. It does mean that now as we gain a defense, we know that it will also give us a little bit more damage. So it gives you that double value on the defense stat. Nifty. I don't know. Put it over here? Sure. To get another grove. Yeah, I'll put it where things are being suppressed by the campfire, I think. At least they're being suppressed a little bit. Ooh, now we get a blood grove. Okay, so where do we want to extend the reach of the blood groves? Putting that up here would be good. Putting it over here would also be good. We haven't hit any of the golems yet. I'm a little surprised at that. I don't like this Empire Mansion. I might just sit on it for a bit. Okay, they've given me a ring. That doesn't matter as my quest reward. Thank you very much. And more items that don't matter as far as rewards. Man, what do we have for this before? Okay. So we want to put more spiders where there are these fields. We might actually look to suppress how many there are going to be total. Sure. Sounds good. Keep on filling in over here, and we're off. Our health is doing okay, even though this run cost us all of our health potions. Most of our health bar. We haven't fought the ghouls yet, that's kind of the culmination here at the end of the run. But then we hit some other villages and we get more health back, so... You know, you get the good and the bad together. Man, those bandits are really stacking up. I'm gonna be very mad if they destroy some of our good stuff here. This might have been a good take. We still get a little bit of regeneration, but we also get some more vampirism. Get 'em. Alright, ton of cards. Okay. Battlefield going down over here. No place for the wheat field, but we want to finish off these. So, oh gosh. Rocks, mountains, and the meadows. And now more cards. Okay, more cards. Rock, meadow, spider. These aren't useful. Whew. This is quite the run. This is doing way better than we have done before. The same weapon. Great. Thank you. We could go here. We could go here. Block off the goblins. That's an interesting move. I like going here and then building a wheat field up here. Getting a grove over here. And then building another rock here. Alright, here's the ghoul fight. This is a bad one. Alright, we're going for the vampire first. I think that's good. Get rid of him. He's the big threat. Now we're going after the ghouls. That's not the best because they'll be able to heal up. Get the bats out of there. And finish the rest of the ghouls. There we go. Nice. Magic damage and counter chance. The thing is, it's a lot of magic damage. I love magic damage. Synergizes with our vampirism that we have. We'll take it. Take it quite heavily. Now we have to fight all these bandits. What did we get? We have a little bit more damage, a little bit of evasion, and less vampirism. This is our only source of vampirism currently in the build. Oh, you destroyed our shield. You actually did it. Oh, man. I liked that shield. I liked that shield. That is so punishing. You can just lose it. Don't get it back. No chance. Gone forever. Ouch. We're close to getting the boss, which is pretty daunting to me because we will only be on level 5. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It seems very dangerous. Let's go for it. I am very curious. I want to see what the boss on Chapter 2 is like. So I think we will, if we can make it. We're gonna push through to fight them. Even though I don't think we're gonna be in a spot to be able to beat them. know? I don't see that happening, but we will try. Give it the good old American try. Alright. So we have our Phantom health bar up now, which hopefully buys us enough time to fully heal the wheat fields around our new village. And place that last row. Hey, incursion radiates with powerful energy that devours space and time itself. It's time to face the destiny of this world. Oh wow. That's interesting. The bleeding effect was applying to our normal health bar, not our lethal health bar. Minor note, but that's what was happening. Hey, get that broken broadsword in there. And this thing is giving us so much regeneration. Yeah. Alright, put in another village. Get another treasury. Okay, so I have no idea what the best play is to prepare for the boss, or what stats we're looking for, so we'll just try and take the best items that we can. We're only on loop 5, so our equipment is not going to be like outrageously good here. We'll try and use it for all it's worth. I would like to keep this last healing potion in the bank. Hopefully we do. Hopefully once we start hitting our run of villages, we're able to stay topped off. So we have some tough fights coming up here. So maybe we nuke the goblins. We don't want to nuke these because they have the chest. Those could be our good items. No, don't go for the chest. Kill him. Yes, there we go. Yeah, exactly, like this. This is better. And then we'll go to rock there, sure. And nothing over here. Whoa, you're so close to just one-shotting that spider. Didn't get it though. We get a ghost, of course. A chain and a ghost? That's interesting. It was also kind of pointless because with nothing else to attack us, nothing could kind of follow up on that opening that they created. So what are the things that we want to nuke with Oblivions? This pathway doesn't look great. I think the goblins need to go. I want to see the boss, dang it. Okay, this red lantern definitely helps. Put nothing over here. I go this way. Well, the goblin camp is busted, so we can't even do it. And we'll zap these guys. Alright, making forward progress. Every tile of the battle at this point. Hey, we got our level up. I wasn't even watching our progress on that. Ooh, okay. Survivalist. If your health drops below 30%, your regeneration is doubled. That sounds really good. Battering Ram. The hero rushes into battle head-on, and his first attack has 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. That also sounds incredible. I think I take Survivalist because our regen is pretty good. So that way if we start dropping low, we'll just pop back up and we stay at 30% range. It's gonna be the play. We get damage to all. No, I can magic damage. Our regeneration right now is 3. There it is. It's running now. That's so cool. Keep us healthy. Yeah, so we have 3 Oblivions to use. And a ton of enemies here. Oh, they didn't even get a Scarecrow in here. Okay, so what is the 30% mark? We're getting all the health from the villages though, so that's pushing us up, and they're taking us down. Maybe Survivalist was actually not the best choice? Question mark? That blood grove is blood. Is there any village without full wheat fields? I don't think there is. We'll try and finish off this treasury though. Yeah. Okay, so we're down here. Get the blood grove helping us here. Yes, one shot. Oh, that one didn't quite make it. There we go. Feels good. We'll play this thing here. Alright, rolling right along. So many Oblivions. I would have been ready to destroy palaces around the boss fight. Okay, so we're getting our Survivalist running. Okay, we get more regeneration, we get more magic damage, but we lose some evasion and some counter chance. I'm okay with that. We'll roll with this. Finish off this treasury. Love it. Get more health back per day here. I feel like with Survivalist, you can pretty much just keep making it through. It'll jump our regeneration up to 8 a second, which is way higher than what it needs to be fighting these enemies. That's a bunch more magic damage and some more defense. Well, it's actually no more defense. So it's just, I like the evasion actually. That one was interesting. It split up its stats, so it's harder to evaluate. Let's keep it where we were. Maybe I should have Oblivion this battle. Goblins and vampires. Survivalist. Oh. Oh no, got the bats now. Okay, so things are getting sketchy. Definitely getting sketchy. Will we be able to push on? No! No! We're so close. I definitely could have used those Oblivions to make it too. Ah, it's regrettable. Very regrettable. So we can build another farm. We don't want to build another farm. Build the cemetery. Look at that. Graveyard. Thank you. It's a nice place. Calm. There are some people, but quiet ones. They look a bit grim, but you can tell you many things if you can listen. Alright. We'll revive the hero with 15% health once during an expedition. Wow. I don't know how you get some of these things, though. That's cool. Oh. I was with the wrong thing. Actually. felt like my background was getting a little bright there. Do I like this shader or not? I don't think I do. I think I like this. Okay, back to the rogue. Farm up. This time, try not to die. Early Blood Grove. Good. Getting it in here could actually be really fun. It gives it more coverage than just about any other space that's even possible. And a super early village. What is going on? Yeah, we'll go over there. Nah, I shouldn't have erased food. Oh. We down a trophy. We should have had. Well, we can make up for it by putting the vampire mansion here. This will be the center of our mountain. Alright, we get the bats. Yeah, actually, getting the vampires in here give a lot of other trophies because they bring in the bats as well. They count as 2 enemies now. Makes them a lot more interesting. Here come the bats. Got him. Man, and another blood grove. Do we just extend the grove? I think we do. We've already seen that the boss on level 2 doesn't bring in tiles around the campfire, so we can build wherever we want to. We don't have to focus around the campfire. Feels pretty good to be able to do that. Neglect that, rather. Alright, let's get our battlefields in here. I kind of want to fight a lot of ghosts, so we'll build up there. And we'll get huge rocks going. Another meadow up here. There's our first payday. So, damage to all. We like that. We like that. Evasion and magic damage. I think that is the way to go. Oh, here. Way more health. And then these are wash. Okay, there we go. Upgraded our build. Pretty significantly. Do I care about this mountain? Keeps giving me more mountains. Want rocks? Surrounded with rocks. Would also like some treasure troves. Give me the treasure troves. Okay, spiders, it has been decided, are very good for the rogue. Also, very good with combined with scarecrows, where the scarecrows will hurt them. That's going to be the combo. I guess your downside is spawns a scarecrow every 4 days, spawns a spider every day. You might not even get the scarecrow if they max out on spiders. Maybe I need something else that's not going to bring in guys as frequently. Oh, ghost spiders. All of these combinations sound just so horrific. We'll go here and actually go through. And that vampire mansion has given us a lot of great fights. And here we level up. Alright. Marauder. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. That's nice. Master of Fencing. 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. That's good. Or, second thoughts, get a set of 3 new traits. I think that picking Marauder or Master of Fencing is good here. Fighting the enemy swarms, getting the extra trophies. That actually sounds pretty nice. go vampires in there. And I guess I'll just keep on marking out where the mountain is going to be. I don't know. What do I want to suppress? I probably want to wait till I see goblins before I place down our road lantern. Really like to get that where to place some of my meadows. Getting all these trophies from these vampire fights. One from the vampires. One from the bats. There we go. Very nice. Alright. Now we just keep on extending this grove around the blood grove because that is very good for us. We have so many meadows, but nowhere to place them right now. Okay, so we got this new armor. Defense and evasion bonus versus damage all. I'll keep the damage all, I think. There we go. And we got the extra trophy from fighting 3 more enemies. We can build these meadows around the goblin camp, and then we can throw out the suppression. I mean, this is a pretty good spot for it overall. Alright, what do we have? 2 swords, both of them with straight attack speed. One way better attack speed, one better damage. But they still improve us significantly. We have better boots. We can get magic damage, evasion, and crit damage, or just magic damage and evasion. These look a lot better. Maybe they're not so much better. You get the crit damage instead of the straight magic damage. I like the straight magic damage, rather than relying on crits. And then the armor, we didn't get any good armor. Pop. It's so clicky. Those shots where you just one-shot guys feel really satisfying. It's like in really good shooter games where they have just the sound effects and the feedback that you get when you are firing, which is really satisfying. It's like that. Great. I think we put the village... It's gonna be a bandit camp. Bandit camp's over there. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm still not sure where to put this other road lantern. It might be on this side of the goblin encounter. I don't know, I'm just kind of fixated on the goblins. Oh, you're just a hair away from one-shotting him. Give me more damage. Or just roll crits, I guess. 10% chance for a crit. So low. These vampires are only coming in off of oozes. We should probably bring in at least one thing that makes them more consistent, you know? Oh hey, I have spot. Well, that's kind of in the range of my mountain. I'll leave it. Give me a treasure trove. Okay, that's a bandit. Bandito. There we go. And no scarecrow, unfortunately. Next time. Hopefully. Wheat field, but we're good on wheat fields. Okay, the new items. Okay, so here we get the evasion bonus. We're going to definitely use that. We just need to figure out which other swords we're going to replace. None of the other weapons look like they're going to replace these swords, so this dark, I think it goes in for, which guy is this 4%? Wow, so this one is just strictly worse by a lot. 20. And then for armor, level 4 armor to level 2, we get evasion bonus and crit chance. We'll take that instead of the attack speed here, I guess. And then the boots will stay. Finally got our treasury. Very happy to see this. Treasury goes in, and the meadows go down. So many meadows. There we go. Hey, village. Like this. I think one or two up here is going to be pretty good. It's very important for the rogue to be able to have the healing from the villages, because otherwise he doesn't have the regeneration or the same level of vampirism that the warrior can reach with his builds. You don't get rings as a rogue. Just have your knives. Live by the knife, die by the knife. It's all about being able to do damage to the enemies first. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Alright, there we go. We got these potars. Not that useful, given that I already have level 3 or level 4 and level 5 weapons out there. So the vampire mansions, I don't really want to fight vampires in any new areas of the map, so I think that they are just going to keep on stacking around the place that they already have covered. There we get our massive peak. And now we have more goblins to deal with. What do we want to do? What do we want to suppress? Maybe keep the goblins down. Hate fighting the goblins. We still have one health pot in the bank here. No spot for that wheat field. I thought there was one more spot around the village, but it wasn't quite. It's okay. Alright, here's the goblin, and they do make us use our health potion. Which is great. Next portion. We get the ghost of the goblin leader. Chilling touch. Upon dying, stuns opponent for 3 seconds or attacks. Wow. Oh, that is brutal. It's stunned for 3 seconds. That's a long time in these battles. These battles do not last very long, so getting stunned that long is not what you want to have happen. Now we just have to fight the vampires in this line. Not been too big of a deal in the past. I hope this skill gives us something for survivability. We are close to our last legs here. Alright, Child of the Forest, picky or lethal weakness. I like Child of the Forest, honestly. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try and make these encounters a little easier. And that's about all I can do. Things are not looking great right now. We're almost gonna get our daily health boost, but hey, we got the rat wolf. Nice. No, just attack him. Don't attack me. No, attack him. God dang it. All these vampires. There, attack the rat wolf. Yes. Yes. Now we have another treasury to complete. And I want to complete it. The completionist in me. So what do we oblivion? I mean, honestly, we could oblivion these fights. Make this fight even easier. Not have to worry about the vampires here. Yeah, okay. Now we just have to fight these spiders. With our friend, the rat wolf. And this bandit. Oh, we don't get the rat wolf. Come on. No, I like the evasion. This is fun. I like having this summon. It's hard for me to gauge like how useful he is, but it's fun. Now we get our health back. Okay. Okay, so is this good enough to be able to do another run? We got much higher items now, like way over leveled. I think that we could actually make it around again here. We get evasion and defense out of these boots. I think those are the best boots. Now we have this level 7 magic damage and evasion. Just a significant upgrade to this dart. And then here we would get evasion and good damage. This gives me damage all. Damage all brings it up to the same level of damage, but this basically just means that we miss the evasion. Magic damage, evasion bonus, crit damage. I'll take those. And then for the armor, damage all. Okay, so we have burnt our oblivions. We are looking at quite the trek through the blood grove here, but otherwise, I think we can do it. Famous last words. One more run, right? One more run. It will mean that we get to complete this treasury. As long as the rat wolf comes in very frequently and tanks the hits for us, he's a champ. What do we call him, guys? What's a good rat wolf name? Skaven? I think Skaven is probably the best name for him. Mr. Skaven. No, we got no Mr. Skaven. Oh, but we got all these villages. Okay, that's a big deal. Honestly, this does away with the goblin fight right there. It's pretty useful. I feel like that's a pretty cheeky play, but I am not ashamed. Hey, Mr. Skaven's back. We want to be fighting groups of 2 or more enemies. I think that we have the bonus for getting more trophies now. Oh wow, another village. This is so good. And another wheat field, yes please. Okay, things were looking really bad at the end of last run. Now they're looking up. They're looking up for sure. Finish this. These aren't good, but you know, they can't all be winners. I'll go up there. I want to see the boss. I want to be able to see what this chapter 2 boss looks like. No stop for wheat fields. Just doing a quick double check. Okay. Oh, don't die, Mr. Skaven. I need you. I need you to take the damage. Just one goblin. One lone goblin. Not sad. Ah, but he turns into a ghost. Okay. Interesting. It would actually be pretty scary when they turn into a ghost and then they spawn a ghost of a ghost, because you're stunned when that ghost of a ghost is just sitting there wailing on you. Oh no, they killed Mr. Skaven. Why did they say 75% chance that he comes in? Like, why not just say 100% chance? Why can't he be guaranteed? It's not like he's that powerful, right? Ah well, I'm not a playtester. I'm just a player right now. Oh, that was just respawned, and now we have to fight extra vampires. Dang it. Oh well, we made it out okay, actually. Made it out really okay, actually. We're gonna keep on suppressing these enemies. And these vampire mansions don't really add anything. They don't add to the area that they already covered, so keep on going with that. Alright, more vampire mansions. Buy, buy, buy. It's a buyer's market. Builder's market's what it is. Okay, boss Scarecrow. Doing the splash damage, hitting Mr. Skaven. Okay. Yep, they went right after Mr. Skaven. Hey, but our evasion really went out there. We didn't even take any damage. That's so good. Very important because those bandits, they can destroy your items. One guy just spawned. Come on. Hit him. There we go. Aha. Yeah, we are progressing much better. I think that we are fine for doing another round here. I guess I should see what these are first. So we get... Let's look at the boots. We have 2 level 8 boots here. We get damage, dwell, and counter chance, or attack speed, counter, and crit chance. I like the damage all. We lose out, yeah. I'll take that. Alright. We have 1 set of level 8 armor, giving us crazy defense, plus 10, and we lose some damage all. Well, we just got damage all in the boots. I'll make the trade, get that defense in there. Okay, now for our weapons. Oh, I guess we did have these boots. Attack speed and counter chance. And these. Attack speed, counter chance, crit chance. Damage all, counter chance. Yeah, keep it. Okay. Here we get to improve our damage on one of these. Oh, but one of them is actually the same. Interesting. But we have damage all. That means it's actually plus 5 to that. Wow, that's so good. And we have magic damage on this other one. That means that it actually does more damage. It's such a mess figuring out which does more damage. Okay, so we want to replace the blue one, basically. Our evasion goes down, but the rest of our damage goes up. As long as we can really swing out and get those one-shots, we'll be happy. Okay. I definitely think that getting Mr. Skaven was a win. What do we get here? Plus 3 health after a kill. I feel like it's too late in the game for this to be really worth it. Surveyor, extra health for passing the adjacent tiles. That's really good. Lethal weakness. No. Surveyor. Build more vampires. More rocks. I'm gonna drop this. Very good. Okay. Away we go. We're close to getting the boss. I think we're actually going to get to see him this time. I mean, I'm saying that pretty early. We have not made it close to all the way around yet. But we've been making it all the way around without too much difficulty up till now, so hopefully that remains to be case. There's so many wheat fields and no villages. I don't even know if we have much space for more villages now. Because, well, I've been avoiding putting them by the vampires. I could put one by the vampires. We'd have a ghoul fight. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh man, this guy got the quest goal for extra 200% health on the healthiest enemy in the game. Look at this. I'm throwing attacks that are like the boss, and he's just eating them up. Get him. Oh, what's his ability? Dying Strike. Won't die until it deals its last hit? You just have to sit here. I think I evaded it, though? I think that was an evasion on his very last attack. I hope it was. What a monster. What a monster. I guess we'll just go over here. We're about to get the boss. That was our health potion. Okay. We're good. A bit rougher, but we're still okay. This is one of the last good spots for a village before it turns into Ghoul Town. And now we get the incursion. Let's fight another quest column. But he will not have the extra 200% of the quest gold, so that makes him way easier to deal with. He's still going to get the kamikaze here, I think. Yep, but we dodge. Haha! Sucker! I might just wait. Yeah, wait and see if we get a treasure for placing down my meadows, rather than just spamming them. Then there's at least a chance that we finish one if we get one super late in the day here. Get the mountains. We just want to place the mountains down. Well, what are the mountains really going to do? We're just going to increase our max health, and right now we don't have anything that cares about max health. We're getting low. But here come the villages. It's gonna be rough. Come on. Oh. Our health is so low. Why? I really wanted to see the boss. Oh, it's because Mr. Skaven wasn't there. That's what it was. You don't have Mr. Skaven helping you, things are way worse. Oh, and it's a mimic, and there's a ghost. Don't attack the ghost. Don't do it. Oh, I get the mimic. No! He died to the mimic. If it just wasn't there. Yeah, I can't get it back. Thanks, game. Telling me that I'm dying all the time. I don't need to hear it from you. And we're playing with a cemetery. That's what we upgraded. Okay, so Crypt gives us the necromancy. These don't even tell you what they do. Alright, let's get the cemetery in here. And let's drop... what do we want to drop? Road lantern? I think that we can build in a way where we don't care about road lanterns. The rest of the stuff I do like... We could drop vampire mansions, actually. Do that. And there's a cemetery. Alright. I have to take care of the skelly boys. Wait. I thought that walking through was supposed to give me a memory fragment. But it didn't. Is that only if I upgrade? Or is it only going to be on the next pass? Because this pass gave us the pebbles. Interesting. We shall see. Blood Grove is waiting. It is ready. We can just start setting up for where we're going to place our treasury. That's what I should have been doing before. You don't have to wait. You can just put your things down. They don't give you the full bonus, but they give you something. There it is. See? Look at this. Oh, you can't. No, you can't do that. Because you can't put the treasury next to stuff. It can't be adjacent to already constructed things. I'm an idiot. There we go. What a play. Oh, what a play. Alright, here's some fun stuff. Yeah, build over there. It's actually useful. Yeah, I guess I'll build that. And then, yes, spiders. Okay, finally, some real items. Get those weapons as well. And then we don't have any special boots, so evasion 6, but 6 evasion. Alright. Got another rock. And build up around the treasury there and keep on clearing. Man, I really thought that we were going to do better on that last loop in the previous battle. Taking the death there. I guess it just shows that the rogue is pretty fragile. They're not the ones. They spend basically their whole health bar every pass. Or it's just that we didn't get like good enough items off of that final level drop. I guess that's what you really have to gauge, is you have to gauge whether or not the items that you get as soon as you're at the campfire and do that exchange of your trophies, if those items are going to increase your stats enough to be worth doing another loop when you're getting later on. Because that previous, we had one loop where we were right on death's doorstep, and then we got great item level ups, and we went around again with like no sweat. And then we got like average item level ups, and we died. So it seems like you really need to be able to gauge. You need to feel like you got a lot of power back at the campfire, and if you don't, just end the run. Like here. We get good stuff overall, it looks like. So this will definitely replace here, and now does this replace this? Is the question. It is the same damage, but it gives us defense instead of crit damage. These boots are way better. Oh, we have to contend with these two. Evasion or counter chance. I like having this really high evasion right now. I'm gonna go to damage all. I'm gonna keep that crit damage with it. I really like that grove, to be able to place the grove. But no luck yet. We built up all this area, this by accident, just because of the treasury. Now our mountain over here is like, its growth is stunted. Bad. Ugh, the broken skeleton. He like drops his shield on the ground again. Attention to detail on the artwork is so good. Ooh. I like this. I like getting the blood grove within the cemeteries. Nope, walking through is not giving me memory fragments. That is disappointing. We're gonna have to revisit the cemetery to see what it really does. It does not seem to be working as advertised. But I also thought that the rogue was going to do vastly different things with his set bonus mechanics, so it's probably just that I misread what's going on. regret to say that is probably the case. Keep on building around the Blood Grove because, of course, that's the best spot to build. Now we get a village. What is a village next to a cemetery going to be like? Did you change it all? No? Okay. Oh, we'll get the wheat field here. And then we are ready to finish off our treasury as soon as we beat this slime. There it is. Okay, so rock goes up here, and we get... Ooh, actually good stuff. We get a mace. I love it. And here we get crit damage versus damage all. We keep the damage all. Okay. Meadow, we'll hang on to the meadow. Grove. We'll place the grove. It's still next to the Blood Grove, of course. We have 3 road lanterns. That is a bunch of road lanterns. Maybe we would suppress this area just because it's probably going to get built up to be a challenging encounter. Okay, what do we have here? So for boots, we're looking at this level 4 boot, giving us damage to all. I like it, damage to all. Here we have increased attack speed and crit chance. I like that. And because we got the damage all here, we lose the damage all here. I think we're still trading up overall. Now we get the Ritual Sword with magic damage and just a ton of damage on him. So we'll go here. We should be hitting very hard here. Yeah, very, very hard here. Let's see how we do. Come after these skeletons. Oh, I get the crit to one-shot him. Yes. Yes! Alright, maybe the skeletons aren't so bad. When you combine the Blood Grove with being able to take them out in a single hit with a crit, that is amazing. Okay. So we can get max health up for trophies, or we can get... Oh, this just gives you... This heals you. You get 3 health per kill. Ah, that's really good. What is this? Nothing is sacred. Nothing is sacred is my choice. Get that extra health. Get after it. Alright. We want to be able to heal here next to the camp. And we get the bandits. Maybe that justifies suppressing the location? I don't know. We'll see. More grove. More grove. Okay. I'll put that down here. We also want to suppress these goblins. These goblins are going to be bad. And we do not have the bonuses for fighting hordes of enemies yet. We don't have the rogue seems to have a number of them. You can get extra trophies, or you can take less damage. Got a number of options. Okay, start building up our peak here. And I feel like we should piecemeal some of these meadows out. Get a little bit more health back per day. That would be to our benefit. Yeah, so... Put a meadow down here. Put a meadow down over here. Get the battlefield up. Yes. Love it. Alright, we used the health potion. That's alright. We do want this refield. Get the scarecrows and get the additional heals. And another refield. That's good. Very nice. The bandits do seem to kind of spread out, so we'll make use of those. The mountains built up here. More wheat fields. So many wheat fields. There's a gargoyle from one of our treasuries. How fast do they spawn? They spawn every 3 days. Not too bad. And honestly, fighting them is not too bad either. Like, they could be one of those challenging enemies if they get the quest reward buff. But, I mean, almost any enemy is. I guess because it is a percentage increase, it is especially bad on those really tanky characters. Getting the skeletons would be nightmarish. Don't want that to happen. We'll get a grove over here. Alright, new loot! Best part of the game! Okay, so for armor, it looks like we're really only looking at one option here. We have this additional 4 damage to all. It doesn't seem that special, but yeah. Got that. Okay. Next up is this guy. We have these 2 level 4s. Magic damage, attack speed, and crit damage. Now the question is, does this replace the magic damage on that sword? Doesn't seem to be better. And then is this better for crit damage? No, I don't think it is. Our final thing to look at is our boots. We get an extra counter chance, or we get the magic damage all, and defense. I like these boots. The boots that make you kick harder. The boots of butt kicking from Munchkin. We have them in our possession. Awesome. Extend the grove. That is our goal here. Very nasty route for the enemies. Okay, so the villagers say maybe these boots are better than the boots we have. We get evasion bonus, we get counter chance, and we keep the defense, but we lose the damage. And the damage is what drew me to them overall. The thing is, with the rogue, you're already doing so much damage because you have 2 swords that the other stats might actually be better. Hitting counter and evasion. Done. Talked myself into it. For better or for worse. Is this a quest skeleton? Yep. Alright, our blood grove is trying to do all the work for us. We will happily allow it to do so. This encounter is away from the blood grove, so yeah, the spiders get out ahead of you and they just entangle you if you don't get your attacks off, and they wear you down. That is a terrible encounter. And we nix them. I'll take them out somehow. I want to take them out. I could put a road lantern down there to keep their numbers down. I think I will need to. Wow, got a lot of meadows. And we have plenty of space to place them, so we'll fill in some of these. All these wheat fields. Yeah, clearing out around the blood grove is pretty easy, it feels like. But these guys are no joke. Oh no! Wow. Did not see that coming. Straight up dies. I do want to try the necromancer. I also want to try getting the craft stuff. We have some upgrades available. We can see what these will give us. So the herbalist hut will give us more potions and stronger healing effects. The field kitchen will give us more healing off of the campfire. Yeah, I don't know if either of those is really significant enough for it to be worth it. Oh, I want to check. Where's the cemetery? Passing through the cemetery on expeditions gains you a memory fragment. Can resurrect the hero after upgrade. Yeah, I've been passing through cemeteries, and it's not doing it. We'll revive the hero once. Cemetery seems to be broken. Interesting. Maybe we should go back to chapter 1 so that we can farm the equipment better. I seem to be a terrible judge of how difficult these loops are on chapter 2. Like, they're just destroying us. And we're not really getting more resources. That's the kicker. I thought we had a pretty good setup there, though. This was not quite the case. Battlefields, Fidos. What is that ding? What is this? Shapeless mass. Gives me orbs of unity. It would be easier to decipher if any of these things meant anything. Yeah, look at all the little health packages here. Okay. We got some good rings. That regen per second is tiny. Tiny. Still waiting to see what the chapter 2 boss looks like. That is kind of our goal right now. Just to get a taste. To know what we're up against. What I want. I'll take the magic damage instead. Hopefully that gets me to be able to one-shot some of these guys. And hopefully this chest gives us something good. It'd be great to get a leveled up weapon. Yeah, none of these level 1 weapons are going to be all that exciting. Here we go. See what we got. Crack it open. Kick it open. And voila! Alright, these are great. Giving us counter and vampirism, magic damage, attack speed, and regeneration. Good to be the warrior. Get all these stats that just make you stay alive. What you also need is something that will let you do damage. Come on, give me a sword. Being so stingy with the weapons. I do want to put down some meadows. I'm gonna build around that space, right? I'm also gonna build around this space. In the future. I can build around one of them right now. This is a cool part of the loop. Being able to build into here would give you really high value on what you build. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go put my blood groves, where I want to put my road lanterns. They're both much better when they have a wide area of reach. There's a village. Yeah, we'll run it just right into the campfire so we get our healing stacked. The goal there is that when we would fight the boss, we would get the healing right before the boss fight. Though we seem to be way away from even imagining what that's going to be like. Hopefully we make some good progress this run. I really want to see what they're like. Alright, there's our weapon. And we'll take that just because it levels us up. It also gives us still the regeneration, vampirism, counter chance. Those are great. Survivability stats. Okay. So this cemetery, it says, should give me the notes. Memory fragments. See if it really does. And it's supposed to just be walking through desert. Oh, so many items. Okay. Battlefield goes over here. Wheat field plays into there. I got my goblin camp. Yeah, we will suppress how many appear there. But I will build a meadow off of it. Thank you very much. Okay, so when we walk through the cemetery, I want to see if we get the note of memory or not. It seems to be really important. Yeah. My guess is that they... Nope, we just got pebbles. Just got pebbles. Dang it. I'm trying to figure out if there's something that I'm doing wrong, or if there is something wrong with the game. Right now, I want to say that there is something wrong with the game, and how it is functioning with giving me those or not. I wonder if once I upgrade the cemetery, if that will quote-unquote fix the bug, or if it will just stay bugged and it doesn't give it right now, and they're going to have to patch it. Interesting to think about. We'll go here. Now we get the bandit camps. Don't like those. Destroy your items makes them really the bane of any adventure. It's just like in D&D, right? When you're fighting the gelatinous cube, it being able to destroy your items makes it suddenly the worst thing that you can imagine. You're just terrified of it. So same here, terrified of the bandits just destroying one of your good items. Okay, we got some cool stuff here. We'll go here, get that regeneration up. This will give us magic damage instead of attack speed and counter chance. This gives us a lot more damage. I like that. Damage all. I'm going to keep the vampirism attack speed and the slightly less damage all on the armor we already have. There we go. And we heal up to full health, and we have full health potions. With the mimic here. The mimics can crit. Its first hit is a critical hit with 200% damage. Ben is guaranteed to hit, you cannot evade it. Wow. Mimics are so bad. Alright, we'll take the improvement. It's minor and it's kind of spread across the stats, but it's still something. Just gradually build our equipment up. Ah yes, first level up. Let's see what we get after we finish off this Rad Wolf. So we're looking at a buckler, strong aftertaste, and survivalist. Survivalist we know is pretty good from last run. Strong aftertaste. Plus 1.5 damage for every potion used. That's only good if you use potions consistently. And we're already on loop 4, I don't think that we're going to get that much to it. Every counterattack restores 1.5 times the loop hit points. I have done builds with Buckler that have been very successful, so we're going to go for that. We get our mountain here, and then we look at what we want to upgrade. We actually lose regeneration. The advantage here is that we get a lot more defense. And then over here, we're just getting attack speed. We want counter chance. That's what we want. This puts everything into regeneration, but again, we have counter chance. Counter chance gives us health back now because we have Buckler, so we'll stick with that. Counter chance, damage all, and regeneration. Yeah, the mace is better. We'll go to that. Alright. I feel good that we got Buckler. Buckler gave me a very good run before. You can just stack counter chance and then make so much off of it. Where do we want to build our treasury? We'll build it over here in the corner, I guess. And everything around it. We've been saving up for just this occasion. Hey, the rock. The rock's in the corner. And voila! Close to finishing the treasury now. Okay, get to fight the skeletons. The bane of my existence. Ah, they hit so hard. Ah, they spawned back. Back skeleton. Got the counter chance now. This gives me vampirism. No, I think that this is a lot worse, actually. Because the mace has higher base damage, and then it also had damage all packed on top of that. It's not giving you the vampirism, but again, we're looking at trying to get more health back through counterattack. That is our focus. Because the counterattack will mean that we have higher damage per second, we just get more hits out there. It also does synergize with any vampirism that ends up being in our build, because you get vampirism off of your counterattack. And then it just heals us because of buckler. All starting to work together. Yeah, we get another cemetery. I don't love seeing that, but here's what it is. This would put the spiders in range of the blood grove, which is kind of what we want. We'll go over here, I think. Instant regret. Just put it on the corner so that I can fit a roadside lantern in there. Because once you get the 4 stacks of spiders, they can just suppress you so that you don't get anything. I destroyed our shield. I like that shield. Oh well. Is there any place that we want to suppress right now? We're good. We're good for the moment. So we're gonna hit loop 5 here. We are nowhere near fighting or summoning the boss. It looks like we'll get the boss around loop 7 of this phase. We get lower counter chance. That's all I had to hear. Not gonna use it then. Okay, more grove. Grove is good. This can go up here. We'll get another treasury. Make me regret that I put that. Meadow out. Oh man, so much grove. All around the blood grove. Okay, we do want to finish this. So we'll build up there. Get the treasuries done. That's the main thing. We seem to be really short on getting the cards for the field. Either that, or on Chapter 2 you progress slower up here than you do in Chapter 1, and so it just feels offset to me. That could be the case. Hey, magic damage. But still really high damage. We lose the regeneration, but we just amp up how hard we hit, so we'll take that. Here, we get the counterattack! You love to see it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Our counterattack is up to 28%. And our counterattack is healing us for 1.5, so it's healing us for 7 every time we counterattack. That's pretty good. It is keeping us above even using 1 of the health potions so far. So we'll just see it. Scimitar, I don't think I care about using it. Over here. Hang on to the rest of this. Having the Oblivions is nice for the final loop to be able to make it through any of the hard encounters. Getting to save those would be good. The mountain, I don't want to waste the mountain on the treasuries. I'll build that around here to increase our max health. Especially if we get that, this is the upgrade where we get, like shield of 65% of your max health, so it makes your max health actually matter. Usually only your current health matters, because you never reach the max, you're always floating around somewhere in between. But that upgrade means that you actually do care about min-maxing the max health stat. Which I like. The developers, especially with the skills, have made it so that any skill really is viable if it's paired into the correct build. These skeletons just destroying me. Please don't spawn another one. Of course. I mean, they have a 50% chance of doing so. They both got it. Feels bad. I want the rock here and the meadow. More spiders. More spiders. I want the spiders on the root fields, right? Yep. Because the scarecrows will do splash damage to their own friends, and hopefully kill some of the spiders for me. Alright, our next level up. Okay, strong aftertaste. We get the damage for every potion used. Blissful ignorance. Full hand of Oblivion cards, and we heal every time that we use a Oblivion. And Card Sharp. We get to keep cards after placing the tile. 10% here. I am not inspired by any of these. Do I just take strong aftertaste, even after I said it was probably too late last time, or do I take Card Sharp? Maybe I take Card Sharp just to see how it works. There's a chance to keep the cards. So that means I could place this, and potentially, like, it's 1 in 10 times I would just get it back. I don't feel like I really care about that. It just means that you fight the boss sooner, that you would rack up the difficulty faster. I mean, if it was like a meadow or a mountain, then it means that you get double the bonus for having the cards. Yeah, it also means that then you get more fragments of memories because you'll fill up your hand size and it'll overflow and give you those. I don't know. We'll see how it works. It doesn't seem like it is that significant of a skill. Come on. I hate fighting skeletons. Hey. We just have a raw magic damage here, and way more of it. Very useful. I think skeletons are extra susceptible to magic damage. They don't say so outright, but that just is my impression from playing through things. This is making me want to throw Oblivions on the cemeteries for our next path through. They're just getting annoying. Also, maybe the bandit camps, because fighting these guys is problematic when they take your items. Like, if we get the boss, and then we're going along, and right at the end, the bandits take our great weapon, or some other key piece of the build that we have pieced together, it is going to feel so bad. Alright, build up the mountain even more, and keep working on these treasuries. I don't think that we want to use these. They're under-leveled for what we already have. Okay, so one of the goblins gets the quest bonus here, but he's not the leader. Makes him a little easier to deal with. They all get raged. And goblins are the worst. Okay. Damage to all and attack speed. We get better defense and more damage. I'll use it. I will allow it. Keep building up mountains around our great peak. The pinnacle of Lucia. Oh, we got another good shield here. Regen, evasion, and defense. So we lose the damage all and we lose the attack speed, but we get regeneration and evasion. I am going to pass. I'm going to pass on that. But we are going to try and keep on suppressing the goblins, I think. It feels bad. They're already down to just 3 guys. But I'm scared of them. They take away so much of my health. These spiders are bad too. So maybe we suppress these. Yeah, we suppress this. Ah, and we got it back. There it is, the 10% chance. It pays off. So we hit these spiders, I guess. There we go. Okay, getting it on the road lantern was nice. It was a nice clean. So here we get just raw vampirism and better defense. And I might go for it. Vampirism synergizes really well with counter chance. And we have a good counter chance. Because you get the vampirism off of your counter attacks. We'll see how this works. Hopefully it keeps us topped off in health. Alright, we got the plus 45 there for the passage of the day, I think. Okay, we're going to get this village up, try and get more health back for us. And I'm not even going to build this cemetery. I don't want to fight cemeteries at this point in the game. Fighting the skeletons. Yeah, this feels bad. Okay, why are we doing so much damage to the chest? Kill the rat wolves. There we go. Okay, so we lose the counter chance, but we gain attack speed. Yeah, that's not a trade I'm gonna make. And here, oh ho ho, 13% more counter chance. Yes, please. Alright, this is gonna be fun. I want to see how well this starts adding up. Get him! This golem is bad news though. Wow, he's tough. No. I thought our build was coming together, but that golem just smacked us back down. Oofda. So we're a little bit of stone away from getting the crypt. We have Levia. I can upgrade the herbalist hut or the field kitchen. I'm gonna pass on both of those right now. And do I want to change the deck at all? I could. The cemetery doesn't seem to be working as intended, so we'll bring in the swamp instead. But we don't have vampire mansions right now. Usually what I pair with the swamp. What else do we drop there? I don't want to drop the Blood Grove, and I don't want to drop anything here. I don't want to drop these. I don't want to drop the Blood Inner Treasury. These Road Lanterns. Alright, we're just going to have to be really careful in how we set things up with our Road Lanterns. I guess it means that we would use Oblivions on problem tiles instead of just suppressing them, which might make it better for us overall. Early wheat field is too bad. This first pass as the rogue is never very good because you don't get items as you go along. Hey, card trick. Unlocking those achievements, guys. Getting the easy ones. Low-hanging fruit, as they say. We want to get this little bit of health back a day, 5 a day. Not much. Ain't a bunch. Fight spiders. Try and stack up all the trophies we can. This next pass. Okay, we got our treasury. If we build the mountain over here, we probably put the treasury over here somewhere. We'll just put it down here in the corner, I don't know. Okay, 7 trophies on our first move through. I feel like putting a swamp up here is good. We'll compare it with the vampire mansion later. And here are our items. So this armor immediately slots in. Magic damage is great. And everything else seems to be garbage. We have these boots that are at least boots, and then we have one... Oh no, we do have level 2 swords. Okay. Maybe not as garbage as I thought, but not great either. Got a mountain. Start building the mountains around the outside of where our primary peak will be. There we go. There's the vampires. Right, build their house right on the swamp. Brilliant move. It will hurt them. Devalue their land prices. Do I want to do it again, though? That's the question. I think I space it out. Get another one like out here or something. There we go. We don't have any groves to plant the blood grove next to, but once we do, there are some good spots for it. So we'll wait and figure out where those are. Up here would actually be a great spot for it. Next to the vampires. The meadow over there. Build up the mountains on this side, and here are our next set of items. Still a lot of gray items, which is not super good. The magic damage right now. 16 to 24. Yeah, so these two swords are the picks, and then, wow, everything else is garbage. We're already on loop 3. We're just not getting very many trophies, I guess. Okay, we have our village. Village is good. Village can go up here, and then we will try and pair the scarecrow with the spiders. We can put another village and then bring the wheat fields over. Put this out here, in the meadow. Oh, he's gonna blow. Just evaded all of my attacks. Their evasion stat must be incredibly high. Oh, is that 57 damage? That wasn't even a crit. That's just how much damage we do. Oh my god. It gets so hard. We level 4 swords. Yeah, I mean, I guess the swords are over leveled. Doesn't help if you just miss, like when you're fighting the mosquito, but the rest of it is great. Sure, I'll put it over there. Building this up. What do we have now? So we actually get additional magic damage over here, and then this would give us damage to all, but reduced damage overall. I don't think we use it. This is taking away our magic damage, giving us counter chance and crit chance. I like that. And then our boots just go up to level 4. They could go up here. Get evasion. So basically equal evasion, but better crit damage. We'll bring that in instead. Should check that first. Okay, I guess we finish off the treasury here. Oh, yes, crit the chest. Thank you. That's what I needed. Not crit the quest enemy. No. Okay. Hey, some mountain. Fun. Build up the mountain range. I guess we extend it this way. Yeah, we're close to getting the peak finished. I should probably finish the treasury first. It's a higher priority than the peak. Okay, so we're going after the mosquito, it looks like. Still... There, we got the damage. It just takes one hit, it's just he has a chance to evade all of them to get his ability off. Okay, what's our level up? We're looking at supplies. I don't care about that. Smoke screen is good, and old scars. Yeah, we'll take smoke screen. Get that extra durability in there. Never learn, do I? I want the grove here so I can put the blood grove here. And we can get another vampire mansion. We'll do this overlap. Doesn't add anything as far as I know. Okay, just have to hit the mosquito. Actually hit it. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. I got the explosion off. Let's fight the goblin. Oh man, these guys are just gonna kill us. Wow. Loop 4 and the road goes down. Alright. Get the lich again. Do basically a farming run. Be able to increase our supplies, get an upgrade. I'd kind of like to try the necromancer class. I think if we just get a few more resources, we'll be able to. Ooh, this is an interesting placement. I like that. Now we have to go through this line. Weight use 0 on chapter 1 when they don't have abilities. Okay, but we do want to build up around the campfire for this chapter. Build our mountain up there. Yeah. Build around that. Yeah, we'll put the spiders in some key spots here, get some more trophies out of them, as many as we can. The rogue loves his trophies. The trophy count gives you your items. So up to 8 here, and here is what we got. Got a good mace, I like that. And then here we got level 2 crit chance up. Better armor, defense, and crit damage, or just defense. Well, I think that's an easy decision. And then boots with crit chance. Okay, not bad. We have a swamp. Drain the swamp. The crit didn't even kill him in one shot. 34% chance for 157% damage. I feel like that should one-shot things, but I guess not. Especially rat wolves. It's not like rat wolves are known for being incredibly healthy. But here we are. Get him. There's a crit. That's what I like to see, just one-shot these. And we can build up the grove on this side, and then we get some more spiders. The Vampire Mansion. That's gonna go with the swamp for sure. Get some letters around that. Rocks up here. Mountains back here. Yeah, we'll keep filling this in. Hey, there's our battlefield. And our village. Okay, things are coming together now. We get the healing from the village right here at the end of the run, so that we are better prepared for going into the boss. When we face him. It's the goal. See what quests they give us. Ah, the spider. Okay. Better than a rat wolf, I think. Alright. How do we want to build this up? So for weapons, we definitely bring in the increased attack speed, and then I think we do just bring in the damage here. For our boots, we are looking at defense and crit chance. I think we just take this rather than going into the defense. And then here we get better crit damage and damage to all, along with better max health. That feels like a good upgrade. Yeah, rather than the evasion. Okay, this seems good. Seems like a good build for the rogue. Alright, what wonders will the chest have? Ah, I forgot. The chest only gives you like wood, basically, for the rogue. You can only get items from his trophies. And for village quests. It's nice that the village quests do still give you items rather than some other resource. Otherwise, you could get really starved for items, I feel like. We'll just hold this until we get a treasury. We got another wheat field waiting for a village to pair it with. Hey, that was a good crit. I feel like you could get some crazy builds going if you get a really high crit chance. And then, I mean, even just a little bit of the damage boost could go a long way. Here's our treasury. Okay, a bunch of options here. So, we could potentially build another treasury right here, which means that we want to fill in these spaces first. Actually learn from past mistakes. We'll get a village in here. Ah, the bandit camp right there. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. There's a random swamp here. And honestly, I want to nuke the bandit camp. Alright. Might want to nuke the goblins too. Goblins can be tough because we're not able. We didn't bring the roadside lantern to be able to suppress how many they can spawn. So we can get the full swarm of goblins, which is really hard to deal with. Okay. Picky. I love Picky. It gives us better items. Master of Fencing is good, and Nothing is Sacred will just give us more health back after killing things. It's just this health gain is not that much. I'll go with Picky. It's supposed to give us better item options. We get 3 fewer, but we get higher quality on everything else. Which seems like a win-win for me. Like, I don't want to look at junk. Just give me good stuff. Here's our second treasury, so we get to synergize pretty well there. Let's throw this rock down in the middle, and fill that space in. Alright, we get the village that we liberated of the bandits. And they give us boots with damage to all. I like that. We will keep it. I thought Picky was supposed to give me... lowers the quantity of items received in the camp pile by 3, while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. But I still have the full set. I wonder if that ability is broken. Is this sad? Take these upgrades though. This replaces this. Attack speed and evasion bonus versus damage all. Sure. Getting high attack speed because our damage is so high is actually really beneficial for us. Oh, these are level 6. I didn't see that. Really good evasion and some defense. What's the rogue doing with defense versus the evasion bonus? I feel like we just get the evasion, we get a little bit of attack speed on top of that. Alright, we got the wheat fields. keep on extending the farmer's fields. Those chests keep giving us wood. Gotta love getting the wood. Alright, now we're gonna get cookies now that the peak is completed. And this battlefield. Where do we want the next spiders to go? Probably over here. And we want the blood grove now, around the camp. I was worried that he was going to blow up for a second, and then I remembered that we are only on Chapter 1 where they don't have that ability. But we do need to start filling up all these tiles around the camp. That needs to be our top priority. When we get an option to use it right there. Other than somewhere else. I don't really want to put a vampire mansion up there though. Swamp right here. Sure. Swamps are dangerous, turning your healing against you. I guess it's more dangerous for the warrior because you build in more sustain. We got an achievement, it looks like, for how many potions we've drunk. Hey, that's actually a good spot. It's gonna max out, not really contribute. Alright, now we gotta fight all the goblins. I mean, these guys could just straight up kill us, I guess. They do a ton of damage. Yeah, that encounter is definitely bad news. Takes a lot of health out of it. Another treasury. We're really stacking them treasuries. But we have not been finishing the ones that we were already given. So I guess that needs to change. The meadow out here. I think I need to spend the mountains over here now. But I can finish them. I get more value out of it that way. Oh, please. Okay. 6 health to fight the news. This sword better? Not. We'll get the village though over here. Vampire mansion alongside meadow. Build our mountain down here. I guess we'll still get the meadows here around the vampire mansion. Yeah, that's pretty good for us. We were able to get a lot out of that. Yeah, we'll put the battlefield down here, and we will get the grove. I want the grove right here to open up blood grove opportunities around this kind of loop. That way they have a very large radius of coverage. Make those encounters a little easier for us. We get another battlefield. Ooh, that is very nice. I'm regretting not changing the deck back to having taking the swamp out, but putting the road lantern back in. Hopefully that doesn't bite us too bad. Spider cocoon. Spider cocoon, spider cocoon. Alright, we'll build up this. We have a quest for the slime down here. Voila! Nice to see. For the next chest. This one's a mimic. No, he gets the guaranteed crit. Come on. Get him. Hey, you had a really good item. Okay. Worth it. Alright, and we got the blood growth set up. Great. Great pace for us to be at. Extended the blood grove. And another village. Man, this is going swimmingly. Okay, so... honestly? I'll put it right there. I'll get the bandit camp right there. That's pretty good. My plan is actually to kind of nullify that by putting a vampire village in here anyway. Or a vampire mansion. Because then we just have to fight the vampire and the ghouls of the bandits. We'll see if anything actually comes of that plan. I mean, it hinges on getting the vampire mansion. But... level 3 evasion room. I'll take it. Be able to be a little bit more of a dodgy warrior. As much as a warrior can be dodgy. We'll go here because it plays into the blood grove. And yeah, just keep putting out the meadows. Yeah, we go here for a fight. Get him! Take him down! And damage all and the defense versus evasion. I take the damage all and the defense. And there, we evaded anyway, so take that, Dirk. Got rid of you. Yeah, this guy being able to submerge is interesting because it throws off. I get the damage all. I get the damage all. And then this, defense and evasion. Yeah, we won't put that in there. Him being able to submerge really throws off your target priority, so then you switch to attacking the chest. I mean, in this case, it's not that bad because it's a mimic. But when it's just a plain chest, the other blood clot gets all the free attacks off on you. Feels pretty bad. We'll take that straight upgrade. Boost 3. We're still pretty well topped off when it comes to. Do I put the swamp in? Yeah, I put the swamp in. Pretty well topped off for potions and health, so things are going good. We're close to our next level up. That's what we're going to be looking for next as big help. All these goblins. I don't like all these goblin encounters. Honestly, even though I built the meadows around it, I might just nuke it. I kind of feel like nuking it. There's our level up. Alright, what have we got? Aw, yes. Buckler. Easy choice. Easy choice. Buckler is going to give us health back on counterattacks. The build that we ran with earlier to, I mean, mixed success, but we still did better than a lot of our other runs have been so far, so I'm going to count it as a W. And yes, the ghouls seem to have replaced the bandits, which is pretty interesting. They seem to overwrite. I wonder what the game's priority is for stuff like that. But my idea is that being next to the Blood Grove, this fight will not be so bad. Going for the vampire first is good because then he doesn't get a chance to bring out the bat. All these ghouls. Oh, does the Grove keep them from being any corpses? I think the Grove is actually keeping them from getting the bonus ability of being able to consume corpses to get health back as well. That is a double win for us. Wow, that is so good. Look what the spiders right here. You don't want to fight only spiders because then they will bog you down with all their entanglements. And mix it up a little. And get a nice little blood growth to make it easier to fight through. The only downside then is you have to fight the flesh golem, and the flesh golem will get by goblins. Would love some more oblivions to have in my arsenal. But another time, I suppose. Okay, spider cocoon. Ooh. Okay, put it over there. My goal here with the spiders next to the wheat fields is because the scarecrow that you get in the wheat fields does AoE damage, so he's actually going to hurt any of the spiders that come out when we fight there. And that should make the encounter a little easier. Finally, better armor. That was a long time coming. We want a better ring and we want still better armor here. Those are under-leveled items. Like this, exactly. We get the counter chance, so good, because we are synergizing Buckler with that. Yeah, we really want to get high vampirism and high counter chance, because those synergize anyway. And then counter chance is also giving us health back because of the Buckler skill that we took. Come on. Take him out. Where do we want the other vampire mansion to go? I guess on this swamp? Even though that means we're gonna have to fight vampire... yeah, then we'd have to fight vampire spiders, which I don't really want to do. The peak is finished! How's our resource run? I mean, the whole point of this is get those resources for them upgrades. Ah, we should be building around the treasury. I'm a fool. Got him just before he exploded. That was really good. Now, he does bring out the bats. Take them out without too much issue, though. So we're going to build up here, get the meadow out. Continue to build the mountains around the main peak. Now we have a ton of swamp. I don't know if I want to use them. Maybe one more. I think I'm just going to sit on this one though. The rest of this area around the blood groves is getting so difficult that I am significantly worried. We do drink the potion. This increases our counterattack, so we take it. It also gives us vampirism, which is exactly the build that we want to be getting. So we are very happy there. Fighting a single goblin, the last survivor after his tribe went away at the Oblivion. This gives me less damage but higher evasion, so I stick with the damage. Alright, come on. using that counterattack. We want these fights against the bandits to go very quickly because otherwise they destroy our items. Oh man, this guy, he hits so hard. 56 damage. That is brutal. Come on. Come on. Put him under. No, he gets another attack off. I mean, that's like the whole advantage of fighting guys with a low attack speed, is that you can kill them before they get that last attack off. But now we can't do that. We take this because magic damage and damage to all added together is going to still be more than the damage of the other one. And then here, we get higher counter chance, slightly lower vampirism. Higher counter chance again. More damage. Yeah, we'll upgrade this. That is the nice thing about the flesh golems, is they are a challenge, but they give you 2 to 3 like max level items. And you feel really good after beating them. And that's as long as you live, but I guess they've killed us once so far. Okay, more battlefield. We got the level up battering ram. Battering ram is amazing. First attack, 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. Yes, please. Get in there. Stun them up. And they're all stunned. And we're killing them already. Ah, too much. It's so good. I love it. We'll build this up. We'll still spam the mountain over here. Come on, battering ram. Yes, they're stunned. The 75% chance, it's reminding me a lot of that rogue ability where you had a 75% chance of getting the rat wolf to come and help you. It feels just like that. Except, you know, you get the stun instead of the rat wolf. They're pretty impactful, both of them. You get the stun, so that's really nice. Unfortunately, when you stun, they still keep their progress toward attacking. Come on, get him down so he's got the kamikaze. Alright, he gets his last attack and that's all. And what does he give us? He gives us good counter chance. We lose the vampirism though. But we gain regeneration. And then here... I'll take the upgrade. It's not the best synergy with the build that we are going for, but it's still something. And it's a level higher. We must continue to progress. Okay. Do I think that we can make it another loop? Yes, I do. Especially if we can get some health back here. Yeah, I think we can make it. I guess we're not quite there yet. I can reserve judgment until after we pass this next battle. Hey, we got another village. That's good to see. And we can use it to cancel out these goblins. Goodbye, goblins. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Don't even think I'm sorry. We get this health back and then we have to fight this battle. But this is right where we want the scarecrow to be doing damage to all of his friends with every attack. These are under leveled, so we don't care. And can we make it around again? We're going to heal up and we're going to top off on health potions. We have good skills. I think we can make it. I have been wrong every time so far in Chapter 2, but there's a first for everything, guys. There is a first for everything. Yeah, we'll keep stacking the groves over here. I think this will be the last run for this stream. This is our last loop of the stream. Will it end in death, or will we make it through? Fighting this mimic. Yeah, it mimics. This counterattack off. That health back. Okay, this gives us Nah, it's not good. It is a higher level ring, but it is not giving us the stats that we are looking for. It's actually taking away an item that we have that is already giving us the best stats. Yeah, getting those opening stuns are so nice. Jump on the battle. Put him down. Ooh, I like this. Now... yeah, we get more damage. And we get some regeneration in there. We get lower attack speed, but I don't mind about that. Don't like it submerging. Very bothersome. Okay. Just increase the counter chance. Yeah, I'll take that. Vampirism, evasion, magic damage? Nope. All these counterattacks heal us so much. Come on, get in there. Counter! Take out the harpy! Ooh, and the ghost. Okay. So we have another treasury here that we want to finish now. We will try to do so to the best of our ability. Get this in here, get this in here. Get the meadows rolling. We have no spot for this weak field. Go. Make it around. Just bring it on home. Having to fight 2 mosquitoes there. Not great. Does not feel great. I wonder if we just spammed all the cards if we'd be able to see the boss. Is that a better way to end the stream? Is trying to spam these to get the boss out? It probably is, right? Yeah, get that meta right. Then these will not matter. This will not matter. We'll see if we can get the boss. As we make it around. We'll see if we make it around, and then we still have to make it around to get to the boss. We have not been able to do so far in Chapter 2, much to my disappointment. I was hoping that we would have made a lot more progress today. But... Chapter 2 is proving to have racked up the difficulty quite a bit. We keep on spamming these down. Okay, this is gonna be a bad one. Come on. We're out of health potions too. Oh gosh. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. Rocks. Meadows, more rocks. Vampirism. Yeah, I don't care about those. This. Here we go. I guess I could try and pull out some Oblivion and see what I get. This guy. There's our counterattack. Let's fight a bandit. Got the stun. Like the game is slowing down. Okay, so what do we Oblivion? We have a bunch of tough fights. Do we Oblivion the ransacked village? Do we fight it? No. Okay, we got all the stuns. Got the harpy out of the way really quick. That's good. Okay, can we fit the village in? We can. Beautiful. Put it right here. Of course! Yes, thank you. We get another bandit. More bandits. I mean, I could Oblivion this and then just build the wheat field back, and we avoid the fight. You know? Bad enough? As long as we get the stun, we do pretty good. We kill the vampire before, because he's not able to bring in the bats because there's no other spot. And then the ghouls don't get to get the corpses because the blood grove takes them into with its roots. Honestly, we came out of that fight ahead. these guys just do not hit very hard. Boom. I got it. I guess I will take a full Phantom Health Bar right now. That says. I would love to. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to spam the boss or not. Ooh, it's gonna be the golem. That's gonna be bad news, isn't it? Are we going after him or are we going after the wolves? Our counter chance is so high, I don't know what we're doing. Oh, and the bleeding is getting through to our normal health too. Come on. I get that last attack guaranteed. It hurts every time. 11% counter chance versus 11% vampirism. I think we sit with it. Okay, keep on building up the mountain. Well, we should finish this. There we go. Give me some cogs. More vampires and the grows. We are so close to getting the boss. This could really be the one. Oh, we got a bunch of items though here. Okay, so what are we looking at? Counter chance and attack speed versus here damage on regen. It's just a tiny bit worse because it's one less point of damage all. That's silly. Okay, get the meadow down. Oh, we're gonna do it, I think. We're gonna actually get to see the boss. This is the one. Heck, we could beat the boss. Who knows? Who knows? Come on, spawn it in. Oh, I just need one more. Oh, there it is. That's trippy. It happened right as we were starting the battle. Fight! Fight! I believe! Little loop hero, you can do it! You can do it! Okay, so we spent our whole Phantom Health Bar there. Right now we are looking okay. Guys down, get as many meadows as we can, just every single ounce that we can muster. I think that I Oblivion this encounter. Stun in there, take him out. Take him out quick. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Yes. We Oblivion this. And we put a village there instead. That'll heal us. And then, I don't know, a wheat field right there. Oh, I should have Oblivioned it as soon as they got to 3. The 2 wasn't so bad. I was like, I would take 2. But once they got to 3, I should have Oblivioned it. I had a split second to do it, too. I'm no good at this game. I hope that we refill on potions at least for the boss battle. Because otherwise it's going to be just, hey look, here's the boss, one attack and we're out. Because we only have 166 health. Yeah. Could you please stop? So it's you who is responsible for all this mess. Stop doing what? Stop doing all this. Resisting. Fighting for the old world. He will erase everything anyway. I'm sorry, but that's how it must go. So a mysterious him again. I expect that you are not going to explain who you are talking about. Why wouldn't I? I'm talking about God. He created myriads of stars, galaxies, and... what am I saying? He created everything. And now he is destroying his creation. That's the most nonsense I've ever heard. And trust me, I've heard a lot of nonsense. Why would God want to destroy the world? That's what you would call a silly question. Do you think we have a right to discuss God's motives? He's God, for God's sake. If he decided it, then it has to be done. That means that there is a cause and a meaning to it. Instead of showing him your rage and anger, you should thank him for the life you've had and spend the time that's left saying goodbye to the universe. No, wait, that's not right. If all that is true, then why am I still able to resist? Why am I able to restore this world piece by piece? It's very slow, but I'm still able to do it. Does this mean that your God is having second thoughts? Or is he a God at all if I can go against his will? These are just empty words. You're simply trying to find a reason to say your unimportant no. I feel sorry for you and for this world, but your efforts are worthless. You can't stop God's harvesting scythe with a single blade of grass. I shall end you personally, by word or by force if needed. Well, maybe a blade of grass won't stop a scythe, but I can get into your shoe and hurt. You know, metaphors are really not my thing. Let's see if your God is truly protecting you. Okay, priestess. Living, has a soul. Will of the heavens. Summons an angel instead of attacking. That disappears after dealing 2 attacks. Iconstasis. Creates 5 stained glass windows instead of every second attack. Has 20% chance to be protected by one of the windows. But here she has 100% chance to be protected by a stained glass. So that seems to go against the 20%. We have gotten our phantom health bar. We have not gotten our healing potions, and we have not gotten our health from the campfire. So we will be destroyed for sure. But worth a try. Oh, it's 20% per stained glass window. Okay, so as we break them down. Oh man. Do we have damage all? We do have damage all. Okay, so we've done 100 damage to her, which means we've hit her like 3 times. Not very good. Now, she does not do all that much damage. She summons either the windows or these angels. The angels don't look like they have health bars, so that's the daunting thing. No, he has health. No, invincible. Cannot be targeted. He has health and is invincible. Love it. Okay, use 2 attacks. Well, there it is, guys. Loop Hero, Chapter 2, kicking my butt. We will be back. We'll be back tomorrow. We will see if we can make some more progress. I think that there are some upgrades in the camp that could definitely help us get over the hump. Some of those early buildings for Chapter 1 are really crucial for making fighting the Lich easier. We did finally make it to see the boss. That is kind of a good highlight to end on. It looks like it's going to be a challenging fight, like you need. So in the Lich fight, you really need evasion to be able to beat them. For this Priestess fight, it looks like you really need attack speed, because you need to be able to get your attacks out super fast to cut through the mirrors and then be able to get into her health bar. Alright guys, I've been Teddy Ninja. This has been Loop Hero. I am super excited for going further into this game and exploring everything that it has to offer. There's so many things that we haven't seen. Just look at this. We've built a third of the buildings, and we've not even upgraded them to all of their potential. So, yeah, a lot left here for us to go through. Thanks, guys.